Prepare your defenses. Initiating match.
I'm assuming we're good. Let me just also turn off the counter real quick. Alright, so what am I doing today? I think today I'm just going to be starting off with just YouTubing, because I wanted to get into Mario and Luigi, but the fact that it took me 40 minutes to 1 hour to actually get an achievement is just time wasting. So let's not actually do that, honestly. Let's not actually do that. So I guess I'm going to be starting off with just chillaxing, and anybody could just hop in whenever I'm just watching a YouTube video. I'm not expecting much today. I'll also turn off my lo-fi real quick. I need some inspiration to make food again.
Hey, it's Mike Chen here in Seoul, South Korea, right in front of this thing that kind of looks like a robot's head. Massive jelly bean. I don't know, it's just kind of a funny looking building. Anyway, it's
Thanks
Saturday,
for the bit
so
night
this
tick.
area that I'm in, Yoido, is not very populated because it's mainly office buildings and banks, financial institutions, so it's really busy on the weekday, not so much on the weekend. I really didn't know what to eat today, but yesterday I was walking by a Taco Bell, and I noticed that on the border, another Mexican restaurant chain is also super popular here. So I'm kind of curious as to why. I mean, I tried McDonald's, Burger King, Pizza Hut, Domino's, never tried Taco Bell until today.
I like to do more vlog style stuff. I just kind of get self-conscious in like a public setting with the camera, talking in front of a camera. I like to interact with Mikey one day.
When I saw that for the first time,
He's always
I was thinking,
traveling, though.
Wait, isn't it like Fast 9 already? Naked chicken. Oh, maybe that's why it's so popular. Got all this naked stuff in here. Taco Bell, taking food porn to the next level. Kimchi cheese quesadilla, shrimp.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Kimchi cheese fries, shrimp salad. Okay, see some differences here.
Cheese and kimchi are meant to go together. That's Korean staple, hands down. That
So
plus
far,
corn.
looks amazing. Kimchi quesadilla stacked with pork and cheese and bits of kimchi. Oh.
It's gonna be delicious and hangover food.
Delicious. This is gonna get really messy. You need to get some napkins because this is Korea, they definitely did not stinge on the cheese. Tons of cheese, tons of juicy meat. Only thing is you have to pay for the packets of sauce here. So it's like 50 cents per like little container, which is kind of pricey considering they're usually free. I got some jack sauce.
That's a winning combination right there.
This thing definitely needs some sort of fire sauce. Still, on its own though, again, packed with meat and cheese and kimchi. It does make it really wet and a little more messy to eat than usual.
Oh yeah, that's true. Kimchi tends to be really wet.
I think it's worth it though.
But the flavor profile's got to be on point. Cheese and kimchi aren't just meant to go together.
Regular Taco Bell quesadilla. I feel like the meat is of a higher quality as well. That's great. Already spicy fries covered in hot sauce, salsa, and again, ton of pork and cheese and kimchi.
That looks like a mess, but taste is what matters.
A regular taco. Looks the same as a regular taco in the US. This is a shrimp taco, I think? But it kind of just looks like a lettuce taco. Oh my God, really? This is just sad.
Oh.
1, 2,
Come on, bigger pieces of shrimp, please.
4 little pieces of shrimp. And the rest just lettuce and tomatoes covered in mayo. Oh God, that thing looks sadder than the end of the Green Mile. This is the naked chicken taco. They basically replaced the tortilla wrapper with this thin chicken cutlet with cheese and tomatoes and lettuce, and feels hefty. Doesn't look too bad though. That kind of works. It's better beef. That's pretty obvious. Everything else is pretty much the same. Same crunchy shell, lettuce, tomatoes, obviously, better quality beef. I don't know if my memory is playing a trick on me, but I seem to remember because I have some friends who work at Taco Bell, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I remember they were getting the meat in like giant bags, and they would just pour that into the fryer, and somehow out comes meat. I think that was me. Was it refried? I don't know. I just remember a giant bag of goo going into the fryer and meat coming out. This
Could be refried beans, I don't know.
actually tastes like good beef. Really juicy with an actual good quality beef flavor. Now, I haven't eaten at Taco Bell in quite some time, but I never remember the beef tacos tasting like, you know, all that beefy.
No, they don't taste beefy. I can say from
Good.
experience.
I really have very low expectations for this.
Oh, maintain those.
100% a lettuce sandwich. I mean, I know I took a bite of a shrimp because I see it and barely taste it though. What is good is the sauce. It's a little wasabi in this creamy sauce. That's really the only good thing about this. I'm gonna make this a lot better. I kick out some of this veggies. I'm gonna invite in some pork and fries.
That's the way to go.
And of course, some kimchi.
That,
Close that up.
that should definitely taste better.
Now that looks like the shrimp taco went and got him and had some work done. Tastes that way as well. 100% upgrade. Plus, the wasabi sauce works really well with the fries too. So by combining this together, it improved both dishes. I don't know, talk about Korea. I might think about doing that. This looks so good, but I'm also kind of terrified of it.
That's gotta be really hefty for a chicken shell, honestly.
I know it's called the naked chicken taco, but there is really nothing sexy about this. It's a thin chicken cutlet, and the chicken honestly doesn't really have much flavor. I mean, it's a nice crunch on the outside, but otherwise, you're just kind of tasting the tomatoes. And the breading, which gets really soggy inside this taco. Yeah, as naked as this is, you'll get a hard left swipe on Taco Tinder. Well, this is heavy. I kind of forgot what I ordered. It's just a cheese kimchi burrito. Only difference between this and the quesadilla is the rice and the lack of cheese.
Should be like a hearty meal, though.
This is really good. I feel like any Taco Bell item, as long as you add kimchi, it's just gonna make it better. Because when you add the kimchi, you really don't need the fire sauce. You got enough acid, and it provides a much better crunch than just the lettuce. Oh, so there's some mushy potatoes in here?
The thing is with me and
Everything I
kimchi
got
is
so
that I
far.
need kimchi mixed into stuff than to
I'd
eat it
take
by
one of these
itself.
any day. Oh, so good. The rice is good. It's got great texture. The kimchi is crunchy. Sauce is fabulous. Nothing bad I can say about this. Hey, look. This thing is better than you. And it didn't even have to get naked. All right, let me finish up. And there's a On the Border right inside that mall. Go check that place out.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. can take.
Okay, so yesterday at Taco Bell, I was gonna go to On the Border, but it was just so crowded. Today, Krista and wanted to find like a good taco place, like a local taco place that started in Korea. This place started in Korea.
Yeah, this place started in Korea, but now it have brands like all over Asia, maybe all over the world as well. But yeah, I had a lot of this outside Korea, and like especially in Singapore, but it's really good.
Okay, so try this taco place out, and then we'll try to go back to On the Border and see what the fuss is all about. Okay, Urban Tacos. They got sweet Korean short rib, Baja fish, chili lime shrimp,
Ooh,
fire
that looks good.
chicken. Also, I just wanna
Carnitas.
clarify, I'm not trying to look for,
Ooh,
like,
I miss
most
the
authentic
carnitas.
Mexican food or anything. I just want some tacos. And I really want to try out Taco Bell and what the deal with On the Border is. And this place is sounding good.
Ooh, you got a crunch. Crunch.
That's good salsa. Very happy with that. All right, the fries look good. It is just covered with, first of all, fresh onions.
Ooh,
They're
that's
so
colorful.
pretty.
I would eat that in a
Chilies,
heartbeat.
You scrape up the top
Or with a
layer.
heart
Kimchi
attack.
on the bottom. Oh, shredded pork as well. This is a beautiful looking cluster of fries. Obviously, much better than what I had in Taco Bell.
Hi, how
so
are
you can
ya?
taste right away. These are fresh fries. So the fries themselves are really, really good and crunchy. Then you got the crunchy bits of onions, jalapenos. Meat is tender and juicy. Add a tiny bit more heat.
There's jalapenos in there. You need more heat than. Oh,
I
then
think
this
their
is
most
Mikey
signature
Chen.
item,
He
and it's
he needs
pretty
heat.
darn good. A lot less wet than the kimchi fries at Taco Bell.
Taekwondo Dub, you know you're talking to a robot, right? That's a robot account.
Also, the kimchi quality here, so much better. Taco Bell, you can taste the kimchi, but here it's like, you taste the kimchi. You know what I mean? Over there, the kimchi is more like a afterthought. It's just something that's on the tacos and on the fries. But here, that shares the spotlight with the fries. These are beautiful tacos. All the colors are there. These do look like homemade tortillas, so that's
Ooh,
awesome.
those.
This is the
Oh my
short rib,
god.
the asada, and we have the
Ooh, I
chili
would
lime
definitely
shrimp.
eat that. Maybe Korean Mexican cuisine should be an actual thing, because this looks terrific. I can smell the flavor from here.
This is spectacular.
Like, I
Just
can-
the meat quality alone is superior to most tacos I've had in the U.S.
Like, I could smell the soy sauce, the sugar, the red onions, and I can also smell the explosion.
Did somebody say boom? Did somebody say boom? Did somebody say boom?
Okay, enough about that. Thank you, Michael Bay and Sandy.
The meat flavor is so good, so beefy and delicious with that great smoky flavor. Good amount of fat in there too. So you're tasting all that good beef fat as well.
You can also make this at home yourself, but
Excellent. I don't even know how Taco Bell's in business. This stuff is really loaded too. Only thing I kind of wish is they double wrap this thing. I feel like it so easily leaks.
just get another taco shell and you could just make a second taco with the fillings
That's my move.
that fall
Short
out.
rib is something
Easy.
obviously that Korea does oh so well. And you put that in a taco? Look how juicy it is with little bits of sesame on top, seared perfectly. And what's great about short rib is it's got a really nice ratio of fat. So this thing, you can see right
I
now
agree.
how tender this piece of meat is. I'm barely touching it, I'm bruising it already. With that sweet, smoky flavor that Korean short rib is known for. That's the most perfect taco meat. Holy cow, this is good. I kind of wish I didn't leave the shrimp taco to the end. I don't know how it's gonna follow that short rib one.
I do watch anime and I do have Netflix. Not a lot of people know I watch anime.
This is great. 2 ginormous pieces of shrimp in this little taco. Learn from this Taco Bell. If you're just gonna put a few pieces
Like, what else is this? What else is this a reference to?
Oh no!
That's JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. That's anime.
of shrimp in your taco, make sure the shrimp is bigger or make sure your tortilla is smaller.
And here's another JoJo reference that nobody uses anymore. I have so many sound effects, but not everybody uses them anymore. They're funny, but like nobody uses them.
Those are ginormous pieces of shrimp. Crispy outside, juicy inside. So much great seasoning and flavor.
Hey, what's up, James?
In each piece.
All adults watching cartoons.
That is
Taekwondo
great
Dub as a
shrimp
kid.
taco. When you're craving for tacos, Hawaiian and soap, check this place out. Or maybe on
Taekwondo
the border,
Dub
I
is
don't
under
know.
18 years
Everyone
old.
seems to go there. So next up, we'll go try to find out why.
So that logic is out the window.
Yay.
We're still kids inside, though. We may be adults, but we're still kids on the inside.
Such more awkward times. Have you heard of On the Border?
I never heard on the border until today.
Really? Apparently, people love it here. I think the last time I came to On the Border was when I was in college. I haven't been in one of these places for so long. Home of the original Meltdown. What's a Meltdown? Salsa here tastes way more generic than the last place. Just like it came from a jar. Last time I looked at the menu here, I thought a lot of this stuff was really expensive. Like a sampler platter for about $35. Guacamole. Every fajita's over $30. This one's over $40. Quesadilla for about 25 bucks.
That is expensive.
This is so expensive, isn't it? Why do you think this place is always so busy?
One food here is like 4 people can eat in a regular restaurant.
But it's like always full. When we're here at like almost 4 o'clock, which is a really awkward time. There's still a lot of people here. And I came here during dinner time. It's packed. We'll get some stuff and see why it's so good. Okay, so just looking at the prices in the US menu, a steak fajita in On the Border in the US, it's about $18. Here, I remember it was like, what, 30 something? So around $30 here, so close to double the price. Also, I got a steak quesadilla, which in the US is about $12.49. Here it was over $20. So again, almost double the price. So it is actually a fairly pricey restaurant, especially considering how much really good Korean food you can buy for the price of whatever you're getting here. So I'm just gonna act like my buddy Stephen Lim today and just let you know if a $30 quesadilla is worth it or not. Okay, I can already see one reason
Stephen
why
Lim
this is
from
pricey.
Worth It.
Look how big it is. I thought food was supposed to be smaller after you leave America, but this thing,
Hey, thank you for the
holy
points, dude.
guacamole. Super crispy outer shell. This is like a Big Mac style quesadilla. There's a tortilla in the middle.
Oh, watch
On
your
the
language,
top
Joker.
layer,
We have a
there's
kid
cheese
here.
and chicken, and then a tortilla, and then more chicken and veggies. This thing is like a quesadilla
We have 2 kids in the chat. Normally I wouldn't mind language, but there's 2 kids in the chat.
Amazingly meh. The meh is of meh. I was kind of excited because I'm like, oh, it's so big. I hope like the meat is juicy and the vegetables.
That thing costs like
crunchy and the cheese
more
is
than
melty.
$18
I think my
in
favorite part
Korea?
of this
That's
might be
crazy.
The crispy tortilla. I mean, this is a really good outside wrapper. They toasted this thing up, I think with a little bit of oil. It's delicious. I mean, it's not a bad quesadilla, but for the price point, I thought, you know, they would include flavor.
I mean, that's still a kid in our book, Taekwondo Dub. So yeah, Joker, meet Doot and Taekwondo Dub, the kids in the chat.
I don't actually hate this.
I could
The
eat
beef
that
is
though. I
delicious.
could eat that.
Really tender beef. With
I mean, I
great
gotta be
flavor.
I gotta be
actually like the
hungry
wrapper,
for
but
that.
This thing is more like a pizza than a tortilla, and very, very thick. Rice is okay, beans are okay. I just really like the beef. Of the whole fajita, you're really paying for the beef. It's the most flavorful ingredient. I mean, the rice is okay, the fried beans are okay. The tortilla is more like a, I would say it's more like a pizza than a tortilla. I don't say it's like $30. I like it, but I don't like it at that price point. I like the beef, but I like the beef burgers at Shake Shack even more, and I can get 3 burgers for what I'm paying for that one fajita. So, not worth it for me. Bro, this over.
Ooh, that hurt. That hurts. The fact that he said he could get like 3 Shake Shack burgers for the same price as the one thing that he paid for at this restaurant is a major. That's a major oof. That's a major oof. But yeah, thank you for the sub, Taekwondo. It's very, very appreciated. Enjoy all your benefits that I put in the chat. I usually don't like to be interrupted when I'm watching a video unless I need to pause and whatnot. That's just me. But thank you very much. Enjoy all your benefits right there. I'm sure I don't have to explain it to you in that one big paragraph. Like, I'm sure even a 12-year-old like you could be able to read all that. But if you have any questions about that, I could probably try my best to explain to you. But otherwise, back to the video of him talking about a snack.
Fajita collaboration. It's one of the most famous snacks in Korea. It looks like a bugle. You know what a bugle is? Tornado looking. Wait, have I not been working out today? Like what? Yeah, it looks like a bugle bite. They're these like twister looking things.
Oh yeah, the corn bugles.
This is not bad. Actually, it does taste like a fajita. All right, what do you think, Krista? What do you think of the massive quesadilla?
The chicken is so dry.
That's what we call Las Vegas chicken. It's very dry.
Yeah.
It's in the desert. Yeah.
The meat is good, but yeah, for the price,
Yeah, the beef is good.
you can get 1 portion of hanu for that price.
All right, so. I'm sorry, Dale, 8 here, still have no idea why place is always so busy. I'm gonna take you to a good place after this. We should end on a high note today. Okay? Have you been to Panda Express?
I went to Pan Express in America and it's really good, but never been to the.
Oh, you said it was really good in America?
Yeah, it's really good.
What?
Panda Express in America?
This
What?
place has the best Sichuan food.
Kind of interesting though.
Have you had mapo tofu before?
I had mapo tofu, but not in.
Try Panda Express mapo tofu.
So good.
That's good mapo tofu, isn't it?
It's really good mapo tofu. It's a lot better than other Chinese food here in Korea.
Yeah, it's better than some ones I had in restaurants in Korea. Yo, I'm telling you, like Panda Express in Korea, I don't know what else they do well, but they do mapo tofu really well.
Which is surprising. Kind of
They got this
surprising.
new sirloin thing, not bad. Got to pay about $1 extra to get it. Pretty tender, a little heavy on the cornstarch, but not bad. Mapo tofu though, delicious. I never thought ending a food day on Panda Express would be the highlight, but I mean today had some great tacos, and then finished with delicious Panda Express mapo tofu.
I haven't
I
had
do wanna
legit
say
Mexican
one other thing.
food for a
The first time I
while
tried
either. I
Panda
mean, I could make
Express,
my own. I
in
got
Seattle,
freaking.
I remember the
We just got
fried rice
tortillas
tasted
lately, so.
very to-go restaurant-y. Like it tasted how fried rice tasted in my parents' Americanized Chinese restaurant. I feel like all the to-go Chinese places, all the fried rice taste the same. Fried rice in Korea Panda Express don't have that uniquely weird flavor.
I can believe that.
It actually tastes really good. Kind of buttery as well. Also, we got the last portion of their mapo tofu. So this thing is all meat. I'm actually gonna miss this when I get out of here because even in America, if you want to find good mapo tofu, not even every Sichuan restaurant will have it. But here, you just go to any Panda Express. Get pretty darn authentic Sichuan mapo tofu. All right, gonna eat up, but thank you guys so much for watching. See you later.
Oh my god. And now we actually got. Oh my god, the Try Guys actually have more videos up. I haven't watched the Try Guys in a hot minute, actually. Although I do enjoy watching them. I think it's just like Keith is probably the person who's like the most hated for reasons. It's it's also pretty understandable at the same time. So what has Keith tried lately besides Keith eats every kind of dumpling? Keith finds the best breakfast burrito. I'm actually interested to see what he thinks about the stuff at Starbucks because, like, but then again, he doesn't try everything at Starbucks because Starbucks has seasonal items. Like, you can't get a cranberry bliss bar outside of winter. You can't get pumpkin spice stuff during the spring or summer. So, let's see what he has, actually, because I do go to Starbucks a lot.
In 1971, in Seattle, Washington, 3 men opened a gourmet coffee bean roastery and sold those coffee beans. But now, things have changed. They have so many locations. People often joke about how many locations there are. Today we're eating everything from Starbucks. Everybody likes Starbucks. Your mom does, your dad doesn't, but he used to. Eat the Menu is brought to you by, what is it? What's in my stocking? Oh!
It's the Zach and Keith Hot Box. We made them for Black Friday and we sold a bunch, so we made some more. Get your favorite Zydeco tea and your favorite Keith hot sauces all together with some pins and stickers to make you smile. It's hot for you or for the hot person in your life. Get yours today at Zydeco.com.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Oh hey, our new movie Behind the Try, it's out.
Get it? Behind the Try? No, but seriously, it's a really in-depth, exclusive look at our lives and what it means to be a Try Guy.
We're revealing it all.
Go to tryguys.com/movie and buy Behind the Try. Behind the Try.
Starbucks has like 268 items. That's too many, even for my stomach. We're gonna do all the winter classics and the hot beverages today. And then this summer, we're gonna be doing all the cold stuff and all the summer stuff. There's a reason that Mermaid's Tale has 2 parts. It's for this Eat the Menu.
Oh boy.
Let's start with the hot drinks, the classic coffees. This is what you come for. This is actually pretty much all the stuff I ever get from Starbucks. We're gonna start with this one. This is just the, the Americano. Maybe we need a bucket. Do we have a bucket? Perfect. The Americano. It's a little boring to me, a little underwhelming, not enough flavor. I talked about them in the Dunkin' Donuts video, but I ended up liking the Dunkin' Donuts Americano, so. Wow, I can't believe that. I hate Americanos, this is great. I don't wanna have too much coffee today, so we're just gonna put my extras in this cup. And every time it's full, I'll take 1 sip of it. We got the blonde roast. I never order the blonde roast, so this is truly exciting for me. Again, it kinda tastes watered down, it kinda tastes just like the Americano. I get
coffee order. Oh my god, he's drinking
specifically, I
coffee.
prefer
Oh yeah, no problem,
Sumatra.
Taekwondo.
All right, let's go to
I know your parents don't want you
Ooh,
watching too long.
It's got foam on it. The Cafe
Darn you,
Misto is a
Taekwondo's
1-to-1
parents.
coffee and milk, steamed milk drink. Probably tastes like their Starbucks Frappuccino drinks, but hot. Oh, and not sweetened. Really, I was expecting sugar there and didn't get it.
Where
It's
is?
fine. I think I like it more than everything I've had so far, but I don't like it. Pike Place. Historically, I don't love Pike's Place. I just think it's kind of fine. I'll drink it. Empty out the llama. Since we just had the Pike's Place, let's try the decaf Pike's Place and see if we can taste the difference.
Maybe.
Tastes exactly the same. I don't like the taste particularly, but it's
Oof.
fine. Becky was like, are you getting all the drinks decaffeinated today? I was like, no. She's like, why not? I'm like, well, because maybe it won't taste as good. And maybe it would have tasted just as fine, but too late for that. We're having a lot of caffeine today. Let's move into the cappuccino. Italy's finest. Look at that foam. It looks like the snow that's on top of our table. No, come on, foam.
Just
Come
get a
on!
spoon.
That immediately dissolved into the milk, so we didn't get the foam. Oh, tastes really burnt. I don't know if the coffee was burnt. Oh, you know what? It's made with espresso, right? Yeah, the Starbucks espresso is pretty notoriously terrible. It's like burnt to a crisp espresso. Wish I could have tried
Yeah, I don't
that
drink
foam.
espresso.
This is what I actually order at Starbucks. This is a dark roast. That's Starbucks dark roast. I'm gonna keep this on the table because I like it so much. It's the only one I get any of that sort of acidity flavor to. The others kind of just taste like diner coffee, for lack of a better explanation. This one at least tastes like it's trying to be something. What's a campana? What's doppio mean? D-O-P-P-I-O. It's double. It just means double? It's referring to a double espresso. It's a doppio. Maybe the audience is familiar. I used to do these crazy videos with Chris Reinecker. We do the Espresso a Go-Go in San Francisco. You should definitely watch that. It's on BuzzFeed and it will give them money and I don't care. You should go watch it. It's hilarious, but we review espressos all over. And in that video, I remember it was not good. You know what? It's not as burnt as the milk version I had before. But let's have this weird, oh, it looks
Okay,
like
there's
there's
an
ice cream in
improvement.
it. It smells like candy. It smells like it's for children. This is like intro to coffee for babies, right? It's espresso and whipped cream. It is exactly what I said. It's espresso for babies. And that's fine. It's okay to be a baby.
It's okay to be a kid.
Wow, that's sweet. It kind of did taste like the Frappuccino drinks, which I used to like a lot, but they would ruin my stomach. As promised, everything tastes like the cappuccino. Now you know? All right, let's have some breakfast sandwiches. All right, so we got 5 breakfast sandwiches here. Also,
He's not wrong.
No, we realized that this, even just those few drinks got it to there. We're gonna need a bigger container. Oh, the tea is really gonna f it up. Gross. Why don't we start with the Southwest Veggie W? Oh,
I think I've had this before.
I'm gonna cut it in half. Everyone online is always constantly like, I know why you eat the burritos from the middle, but why do you do it? Okay, so this is what it looks like in the middle. Actually looks pretty good. Some egg, some potato. Not bad, it just doesn't have anything going for it.
Jalapeno cream cheese is in there?
There's jalapeno cream cheese in here? Yeah. Where? Oh yeah, there's a little jalapeno, hold on. That bite is better. I will say, I'm glad I had the follow-up bite. It's not bad, especially for a veggie option. It's flavorful enough. We've got a guest.
Yeah, I would say so. I agree.
Is it Santa? The double smoked bacon cheddar and egg sandwich. It's a little bready. I think the bread is a little too much going on because it's mostly bread. But I think this is a sandwich that's better enjoyed like this. I'm gonna take one of these off. Yeah, this proportion is better. And you still can have a little bread later. Don't worry about it. Bacon
That's
Gouda
true.
sandwich.
I could toast that.
This one's on a ciabatta. What ciabatta? What ciabatta with you? What ciabatta with me? Look at the hole in this. You could stow away a whole Reese's peanut butter cup in here. My nose goes right into it. Look at that.
That's the first. I have not seen a hole like that before.
The Gouda is good. By that I mean the Howda. It's got sort of a sand thing going on.
That's the pronunciation.
Reduced fat turkey bacon sandwich. It's only got the whites of the eggs. Don't shoot until you see the whites of their eggs.
Oh,
Why
that's
did they
the.
do this? Come on, guys.
This is the health conscious sandwich. You don't need to be health conscious about a breakfast sandwich.
This doesn't look good. I'm not at Starbucks to be healthy. The bread ruins it.
If you're hungry, you could eat it. If you're not,
A lot of chew sounds. You know what?
it's
You
awful.
bought it for me, Mom? I'd eat it. All right, let's do this. This is gonna be good. This is the bacon sausage wrap. And it's a different color. It looks like a Hot Pocket. It's wrapped like a tortilla, but it looks baked like it was bread. It really looks like a Hot Pocket. When you peel it off, the inside, it feels much more like bread than a tortilla. Miles, does this look like a Hot Pocket or a wrap?
Wrap!
Oh, f me. This tastes like fast food. This is so good. Holy cow, this is really good. Let's move on to some lattes and a little more breakfast. Joining me for some lattes and some more breakfast bites is my friend and yours. Please welcome to Eat the Menu Table Stage, Brian. Whoa! Bum, 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 bum. So Brian and I used to live together for a long time, and when we started living together, even through when we weren't, you worked at Starbucks.
I did. I was with the company for 10 years.
Wow, a whole decade.
Yeah.
This is my spillover jar.
Wow,
You got
a whole
your own
decade.
little spillover goblet.
Oh, amazing.
This way we can pour from the same cup into our cups, try the same thing together. All right, let's try this blonde vanilla latte.
Oh, that's just right.
That's good.
They nailed it.
That's actually really good.
Just a little whisper of coffee.
This is just the latte.
Classic.
Just plain latte. Should have started with this.
Now, this has a different espresso. This is the regular, the standard Starbucks espresso.
Oh, was the last one a different espresso?
That was the blonde espresso.
Oh, you're right.
That's what
Okay,
that is.
okay,
So we
okay.
should get a little bit more of a coffee flavor. Obviously, no vanilla.
Yeah, not as sweet at all.
Not
if,
at all.
if even sweet. I don't think it's sweet at all.
It's a middle of the road cup of latte.
Yeah. Oh wow, this looks weird.
Ooh, the cinnamon dolce latte.
Oh, it's called Sindel.
Yeah.
The Sindel latte, the cinnamon dolce. It's great to have you here.
Yeah.
To help understand what these labels are.
I've got all the codes in my brain still. Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
That is a Christmas drink.
It is very ice cream-like in that, like, the flavors are like a really good.
It's gotta be a
ice cream.
pop
Like,
of
if
flavor.
This was ice cream, I'd go to town on it.
I finished mine. I can't even
I'm
put
gonna
it
pour
down.
mine
Yeah,
out
there's
just
like a
because
little
I got
drop.
a long road ahead of me. Me and this llama are in it for the long haul. The CCTM Cas Latte. The Kukutum Cas. Kukutum Latte.
You know what that one? Do you know what Cascara is?
It sounds like we're on a voyage.
So Cascara is
Cascara.
the cherry that the coffee bean is in. It's the fruit. They took that fruit that they normally just threw away,
Uh-huh.
and then they cooked it down into a syrup that sweetens the coffee.
Wow, trash for cash. It looks like a latte, and as we learned from Biwo, it's made from garbage.
Yeah. I gotta say, this one does not work for me.
I'm not into it. If somebody like made it for me, I would drink the whole thing out of kindness, and I would get through it. I'd be fine to drink
You
it.
can get through it. Let's not let this garbage sully the garbage name of Cascara.
This garbage is not reflective of all the garbage, okay? That wasn't even the garbage's fault. It was
That's
the coconut
edible,
milk's
but
fault.
not the
All right,
best.
let's move into this guy. This one is the oat milk honey latte. Almond, kind of tastes like almond. Coconut, definitely tastes like coconut. Oat milk kind of tastes like nothing. This oat milk tastes like something.
Yeah, this oat milk definitely tastes like something.
I take it back.
Yeah,
Tastes like oats.
I'd rather they put maple syrup in here.
Yeah. The chest prowl.
Oh man, the chestnut praline latte.
Okay.
This drink is very flavorful.
Did you guys have a Gloria Jeans in your mall? Smells like a Gloria Jeans. It's like, oh yeah, that's a Gloria Jeans right there. I'm having so much trouble with this llama head.
Praline.
Huh. It's interesting. I thought that I was gonna be bombarded with sweetness and the chestnut, that I wouldn't taste the praline, but you taste the praline.
Yeah.
You taste everything in there.
This would be a way to wean children onto coffee.
Absolutely. Yeah, start with the espresso with whipped cream on it. The pumpkin spice latte!
Everybody's favorite.
I've actually never had it. Tell me something, you. I'm looking at this and I am seeing little blots of oil.
There's always oil in coffee. Espresso beans have natural oils.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's try
Let's try
pumpkin
this.
spice. I'm so excited.
Awesome.
Oh, I get it. It's
So
really
good.
good.
Yeah.
I totally understand. I've certainly been on the fence of like, why do people like this so much? It's good. It's
so
Ned's
good.
favorite drink. I feel like we could all picture Ned dressed as a college girl. You know, in Uggs, like loose-fitting sweatpants, like a cap that has
Oh
one
my
of the
god, it's a
cute
good
little,
imagination, Keith.
balls.
When you guys made the Try Guys, did you say like, we need one basic one?
But we got 3, but. All right, let's try this caramel brulee latte. Whoa,
Big
that
flavor
one-
right away.
Whoa, that might be too much.
Yeah.
That is so sweet. I
It's
bet
so
the
sweet.
caramel brulee frappuccino has got to be the one.
Oh yeah, that's
that
gotta be
the
a lot of
children
sugar.
like the most.
Because caramel?
It doesn't taste like coffee at all.
Oh, this is the tall almond honey flat white.
Freeway. Oh. The flat white, like the Aussies. G'day.
Chili boy.
I wonder how Aussies feel about Americans bastardizing the flat
They
white.
hate it.
Do they?
They don't like
Do
it.
they tell you that when you visited? They were like, hey, the flat white.
They were very upfront about how bad we were at coffee and how good they were at coffee. All right, let's try this. This is the almond honey flat white.
Awful. I can't.
Just terrible. Just miserably bad. Hopefully this is better as it's not using the almond milk, which I think was the biggest failure of the previous drink. Ugh.
It's just
Bad. That time I can't.
different kind of foam.
Maybe it's the.
That's it. It's
concentrated
overrated.
coffee.
You're losing the best parts of the latte and the best parts of coffee, and you're just tasting compromise.
It's not good. It's a bad compromise.
The last one is the tall eggnog latte. It is so good.
Really?
Yes, it is so good, but I believe the drink itself, and you can fact check me on this, is close to 300 calories. 360 calories.
A calorie
Yeah.
for almost every day of the year.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I'm very split on it.
Yeah?
It's so sweet. It tastes like a candy.
Yeah, it's eggnog with a hint of coffee, because it is so, the eggnog is so powerful.
I'm getting no coffee.
See, I'm tasting the coffee in this. I disagree with Keith. I am definitely tasting the coffee in this because I know what
Who's
eggnog
tasting the
tastes
coffee?
like on its own.
Oh wait, before we move on.
Yeah, dump it.
I gotta take a progress sip.
It's so crazy. I can see the pumpkin spice floating in here.
You gotta hear this. It tastes like the flat white. All right, let's get some more food in here to offset all this acid in our stomachs. All right, before BWO goes, we got some sandwiches. But before we get these sandwiches, can you briefly explain the difference between a cappuccino, a latte, and a flat white?
So a cappuccino is half milk, half foam. A latte is like 75% milk, 10% foam, a little bit of espresso. Flat white, it's less espresso, more milk, and a little bit of foam, but rich. It's supposed to be as rich as possible.
Good. I didn't know the difference, to be honest.
It's a kind of a subtle difference
Let's go
in a
with
way.
the sausage, egg, and cheddar. Oh, this looks like McDonald's right here. Let's
Classic.
look at that. Look at that. That looks incredible. That looks perfect. The sausage patty is pretty good.
Yeah, the egg consistency is good. It doesn't taste rubbery. I actually had some burger sauce with my steak last night.
Oh, it's so good on steak.
Yeah.
It's really good on breakfast sandwiches as well.
Are you not a big English muffin fan?
Well, I like English muffins, but I like them toasted. And this one doesn't seem to be very toasted.
Ask them to toast it open-faced.
Will they like make fun of me when I leave?
Not if you're nice and you tip like a gentleman. No one will ever be mad at you.
No.
Classic.
The spinach feta wrap.
Classic.
Wow.
Ooh, I like this, actually.
It really is spinachy in there.
Big flavor, but you're not gonna feel heavy at the end of this.
Holy guacamole. That's really good.
Yeah.
There is
this good
major,
for you?
major
It's
flavor.
a little salty for, being good for you. But in terms of egg whites, spinach, tomato, this is one of the healthiest items I have for
Holy
breakfast.
shit! Holy shit! This is really good.
Starbucks is always about big, bold flavors. That's part of why their coffee is so dark. Starbucks roasts the hell out of their coffee.
Wake up! Big! Wake up, bitch! Go to work! Let's move to this last one, the roasted ham and Swiss. Be free. Oh, it's on the crazy croissant bread again.
Yeah, you're feeling it right now. This is soft, doughy, bouncy.
It's doughy dog. It's doughy dog, Basil. Don't worry about that. It's a roasted ham and Swiss. Let me just say that this reminds me of Christmas.
Love ham.
You're a big ham boy.
Yes, I go ham on ham.
Well,
Ham
where
on
can people
ham.
find you?
They can find me at Brian Wool on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
If you want to see more B-Wo, you can check them out in the episode of Tailgate Debate where we find the best pizza. Until then, we'll see you next time. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for the coffee knowledge.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Me, are you a ham boy, James?
The Christians.
Do you like the
Now
ham?
it's time for some macchiatos. What the is a macchiato? But we're gonna try the plain one first, and since it's so small, I'm just gonna drink a share of this little cup. Very, very bitter. Holy cow, it's bitter. I don't get anything from the little bit of whipped cream that's on top. I'm not gonna save it. I'm gonna pour it into this because it's also so dark. I want to darken this mixture up. Let's see it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's got a little bit of whipped cream floating on top. That's fun. I did not expect to see a triangle. Let me say that first. This is the Cocoa Cloud Macchiato. Look at this craziness. Illuminati confirmed. Tastes like a Gloria Jeans. It really does. I
Gloria
love the
Jeans.
cocoa foam.
We beware of language,
Generally
people.
drinkable and nice, like pleasant, sweet, fun, good for kids. Maybe it's a little for the sophisticated high schooler. Maybe the juniors.
Oh, yeah,
Now
you could give it to a high
big
schooler.
Donation to the pile. Ooh, look at this. Hold on, I'm gonna eat. There's chocolate sludge on the bottom. That's probably part of the experience, like the ice cream cones that have the chocolate in the cone. Also, the caffeine is starting to hit. We got a little bit nicer of a chocolate color growing now. We like that. Caramel cloud macchiato. I assume this is gonna taste like that other one, but have caramel on top. I have a castle on a cloud. This one tastes the most like coffee of the coffee adjacent sugar drinks. I wouldn't order it. But if you order it, I won't look at you and frown. This is just the plain caramel macchiato.
Okay,
I tell you
caramel.
what, this looks more like a cloud to me. That tastes lovely. That tastes like one of the lattes we had earlier. Kind of nice. A lot of caffeine happening right now. I can kind of feel it in my brain. It's good. I like it better than the cloud version.
You need to taste
You're right, Jonathan. And now for the progress taste. I want you guys to see how far my face goes. It got worse. It definitely got worse. Doesn't taste as bad as the almond flat white. We're gonna move on to a little more food, a little breakfast, a little oatmeal, little egg bites. Joining me at the
Egg
Pizza
bites.
Menu table stage is Los Angeles' very own famous comedy band, Lou Burger.
Alex and Huey are here. Merry Christmas!
Happy Hanukkah!
And Merry Festivus. It's time for everyone's favorite segment. Alex brought some cookies to the All You Can Eat
Eating the Menu time.
And I'm very excited for
Oh,
what
no.
I brought today because it was actually requested by our very own Nick Rufka.
No way.
That's right, homemade cinnamon Pop-Tarts.
This is sticky and wet.
Yes,
Why?
well, because it didn't get the air the same way the top part did when it was drying.
Oh.
Before we bite into these Pop-Tarts that I had no hand in making, I just want to take a second to acknowledge Nick, for whom these Pop-Tarts were made, because he let us know that he had holiday sweaters for us, and they were Jewish holiday sweaters. I appreciate that.
We're not wearing those.
We're not wearing the ones that we had our own.
They said no thanks.
We didn't know what they were gonna be.
And I thought it might be fun if the next time I come on Bring the Menu, I try baking something that you suggest.
Bring
So-
the funny.
Bring the menu.
Come on.
Oh boy, Alex.
Bring the menu.
Tweet me your suggestions at I Ate a Thumbtack, and maybe I'll choose them. Or maybe I'll just do one that I like to do.
If you called this pie crust flavored Pop-Tarts, I would have believed you. It tastes like a pie crust.
Well, Nick, why don't you come here and take your Pop-Tart? You're
Nick.
welcome. Have all of them, of course.
We love
Enjoy.
We're all safe. By the way, just so you know, we all test before these. We always quarantine. We're all
They're
good.
all for Nick.
I got a question. Beep, beep. I came with some side toppings. It's a real Lunchable
Did you
situation.
put raisins in the blueberry?
I'm putting everything in that it suggests. We have to always do it to a T. That one hasn't been mixed yet.
How is this not going to taste great?
It's just a pile of sugar. I gotta put some nuts on it.
I guess that makes you a real nutcracker.
Okay, I like that one.
Oh, I was hoping for a bell sound.
Oh, wow.
No, that's nice.
The classic
Thick
oatmeal.
oatmeal. How did they that up?
I don't think it's that bad.
What's this nuts? What do we need the nuts in there for?
Good.
No, the nuts are
It's- what's it
overpowering the
called?
flavor.
Classic oatmeal? I would, yeah, I think that is a good description.
What's it called? Classic.
Is it called classic oatmeal?
Yeah.
The blueberry oatmeal.
Oh, this has got to be better. I hope so. Or not.
Good.
No.
Everything else was not good.
Yuck. That was terrible. As soon as I bit into that blueberry, it did not belong in the oatmeal.
No.
Really?
I agree.
That's the only thing I liked.
Yeah, I agree. Which is weird. You know?
I didn't care for either of those, but I also don't like oatmeal. You at least liked one of them, so that tells me it's fine.
You know, I actually was in a Starbucks commercial with Biwo.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, there I am with a beard.
Oh, there's Biwo.
Biwo.
And then
Let's try to stay on topic here for a second, please. Can we stay on the f***ing item? We're like 20 minutes on.
It's still a Starbucks, so.
Okay, we got the egg white bites. They're white bites for egg.
Oh, I've had these
lovers.
actually.
Egg
I've
white
had
bite,
these.
Egg white egg bites. This is an egg bite. These are bigger than a bite.
For sure.
But maybe I should eat the whole thing in one bite.
Ooh.
It tastes like pizza.
the texture is bad.
I love it.
I like it too.
It's creamy. You know what it doesn't taste like? Eggs.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like eggs at all. Kind of like a cottage cheese, but didn't taste like cottage cheese. Hard to explain, but they're good.
Am I eating someone's brain?
Ooh, look, these are yellow. This is the ham cheddar egg bite. Now, is the cheddar what makes it yellow, or is it also have yolk?
Oh, God.
No matter what they try to tell you, this is a single bite.
The outside of it kind of feels like skin.
It's spongy.
Two of them in a row, one
That
bite.
one's really good.
It's too much.
It's a lot.
It's grosser this time.
I think that one's tasty.
Let me just be clear. They sell egg 4 bites, not egg bites.
Oh, you dirty dog.
You dirty dog. Alex is a dirty dog. Sweet it, Alex. You're a dirty dog.
Dirty
All right,
dog.
Let's try these bacon egg bites. I've had the bacon Gruyere sandwich.
If you were welcoming someone with one of these, you could call it the "Hey there, bacon Gruyere egg bite."
I'm begging for these egg bites.
Oh my God.
They're beckoning. Ring a ding ding.
Okay.
That's the winner.
It got a little bit of a grenade effect.
Gruyere.
The Gruyere
Is there.
It's cheesy.
It's good. I like it.
It looks like a Baby Bell cheese bite.
It does look like Baby Bell cheese.
Should we pour a little hot sauce directly into my mouth?
Yes.
Yeah. That's good. That's plenty. That's plenty, bro. That's plenty.
I had a good time though.
That's too much. These boys want some coffee. We're gonna get them some coffee. Stick around for just a minute more. It won't even be a minute for you. It's gonna be like right now. All right, so we got some mochas now. We're gonna have a little mocha party with the boys. And while I pour this Lou Burger, is there anything exciting happening tonight, December 23rd, the day this video came out?
Tonight is our
The night before Christmas spectacular.
Crazy Santa and his little Jewish elves.
show.
Okay.
Oh, and it's pay what you can.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you can
yes.
pay as little as $5 and have a whole family, and then each of you would be spending less than $1. Come on board, check it out. Check it out.
All right, the salted caramel.
Oh, that is very coffee.
I love that.
It's not very coffee at all.
It is for
Let me just
me.
make it clear to everyone viewing. That's from a person who doesn't.
I've had
coffee
mochas before.
Oh God.
You should get the chocolate
I'm doing
first.
my best.
It's so
I'm in the
disgusting.
middle of you, and there's no way for me to graciously like.
Are we just not doing the say the name before you?
We are. The peppermint mocha.
That should be Christmassy.
Wow, that is a liquid York peppermint patty. Now that one, I don't taste any coffee.
It still tastes like coffee to me, but also don't put mint in things.
The
White chocolate mocha.
Whoa.
Oh, this is my speed right now.
That tastes so different than I expected.
That's what I like about it. It cancels out the coffee flavor completely. By the way, how quickly does like caffeine kick in?
Immediately.
Oh, I feel it then.
This man hasn't experienced caffeine his whole life.
Sugar and caffeine. I don't know if I endorse this, but I did like it. Toasted white mocha, the toasted white mocha. It's dancing around on the toasted white choca.
But you know what there is? Some holiday cheer.
Wait, did you get? Oh.
There's food in this.
What?
Why is there food in it?
That's gross.
I'm throwing this away. I didn't like that there was food in it.
Oh, you're gonna pour the food back in.
That's part of the fun.
Oh, yuck.
Llama, 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 ding dong. Llama, 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 ding dong. This is the pepperoni white mocha. Not the pepperoni, the peppermint.
Oh,
There's
God.
a heart. There's a heart.
There's a dead alien
There's
in
a
there.
heart.
Who would want that?
Why is that happening? Why is it happening?
Chag Sameach.
Yes. And
Well, ain't that creepy?
Yuck.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot.
Oh my god, that's like somebody put gum in coffee.
That's a lot to chew
Yes,
through.
that's exactly what that tastes like.
Would you like a little frosting?
Okay, let's have the plain mocha.
The mocha.
The mocha. That's a mocha. A little bitter. It honestly could be sweeter. The first mocha tasted like the most normal mocha. Bluebird, thanks for dropping by. Make sure you follow both these
Wait,
guys.
we gotta drink this shit.
Oh, you're right.
Are we doing this?
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta pour mine in. Wow, mine's looking frothy back here. Let's just say it's true. Let's have the update.
That was amazing.
Not for me.
This is the best one yet.
Not bad.
It just
That's
basically
one.
tastes like peppermint.
Not bad, but I wouldn't order it. Well, Limburger, thanks for dropping by. You can catch us tonight at our Christmas and holiday show. Check out our Instagrams to find the link, and we hope to see you there tonight. Starbucks is
Oh,
known for coffee,
no, that's
but
gonna
you
mess up
also
the
can get
everything.
tea there, and to help me take down all the teas is our very own tea lord, owner of Zydeco Tico. I can't believe we got him, Zach Kornfeld!
Woo! All the way from New York.
Christmas, everyone.
Meow.
That was horrible. Well, we got a lot of tea. I had you come because I'm not really, tea is not my thing.
Yeah.
I'm not the best judger of tea, but you own tea. Also, you viewers, maybe you had a chance, you got yourselves a little Zach and Keith hot box.
We put an extra couple on sale. They're up there right now, but once they're gone forever.
Earl Grey?
Yeah, Earl Grey's
Earl
like
Grey.
classic, standard. It's so bitter.
It's definitely,
It's terrible.
it's like a science that they don't really explain to you. There's a little bit of like, you have to know what you're doing when you have tea.
3 to 5 minutes. What science?
Let's add it to the soup.
I could never recommend this.
Yeah. The tall green tea latte. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is not what I expect when I read green tea on the label.
Ooh.
I do like how green it is. It's like Kermit the Frog green.
Not the Grinch?
No, well.
It looks like the Grinch.
Do you think that's Grinch? I think it's Kermit green. Kermit was in Muppets, the Christmas Carol with the Muppets.
Now, you don't like matcha.
No.
Yeah, I love it.
It's like grass.
Yeah.
You know the sugar helps a
It's
lot.
a lot of sugar.
It doesn't taste like a freshly mowed lawn once you have sugar in it. We
That's
didn't
true.
even talk about the holiday cups. The holiday cups are a big deal. Everybody
big
looks
deal.
forward to. They used to be only red, and then the Christians are like, you call them Christmas cups, I'll be mad. And then they're like, we're gonna take you down, we're gonna boycott you, and they're doing just fine.
Every
Yeah,
minute
that's what
of
happened.
every day, we measure how long it's been since Jesus died. You're represented plenty. That Jesus joke goes in the video. I gotta give credit to Jesse McLaren.
That's a good one.
He is. I stole it from him.
All right, let's have the Emperor's Cloud.
We talked about 3 to 5
What
minutes.
the heck
Green
is
tea,
that?
We're really only supposed to steep 1 to 3.
So it's not a science, but this tea is immediately, we're 3 teas in, and there's different rules.
All black tea is the same. All green tea is the same.
Okay.
All white tea is the same as green tea.
Because it is green tea.
And herbal teas are longer.
Whoa, that's bitter.
Yeah.
That's bitter as
Yeah.
oversteeped.
Yeah, very. This is not what it's supposed to taste like. So it's like inedible.
Thai, tea, latte,
Ooh, chai.
This is the chai. This is the chai. I see that little T, that TL, and I think it means TI, but it's TL.
T.I. made this.
No, it's
Love
just a
his
tall.
music.
It's a tall chai tea latte almond milk. Mmm. Well, that is holiday.
Yeah. Oh, this is good.
This one's really good.
This is really
This
good.
might be too sweet.
Starbucks is either just utility or straight up candy. There's very little in between.
You
That's
know
very
what I
true.
Also, like, my mom always used to have one of those like orange chai type teas. It kind of was chai-y, but it was also orangey. It was like a cold season tea. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Plain chai tea.
Ooh, smell it.
Oh, it smells good.
It smells good.
It
smells good.
This smells like a Williams Sonoma. Trying to make mostly mall store references for today's Eat the Menu. This is a Williams Sonoma.
Very Christmassy. Yeah, it's better.
Ew. How does it smell so good? It tastes so bad.
It smells so good.
God, it smells like the Christmas section in any like department store, but it doesn't taste like that. It
Oh
made
my
it
God.
tastes like a department store.
Ain't he
I
right?
talked about this with Eugene in the video once. What do you think she's doing?
She's holding her tails.
Right? Oh.
Right open.
I think she's flashing us.
Mermaids don't have vaginas, as far as I know.
What are you talking about? You gotta find the right scale, but then, you know, it's there.
Okay.
Wait, how do you think they give birth?
They lay eggs.
Out of what?
And then
Out of what, Keith?
actually they vomit eggs, and then the man comes and he vomits onto the eggs, and then they hatch.
And that's how coffee's made.
That's how coffee's made. Let's have the London
I mean, that's also the way
fog
frogs
tea.
make babies.
It smells exactly like a donut. Am I crazy? I've had a Dunkin' Donut that smells exactly like this. Who are you?
Uh-oh. Plagiarism?
A Yankee Candle. Let's have the Royal E-flat tea latte. English breakfast, but why is the B not capitalized? The milk takes the edge of the bitterness away really well.
This is basically just hot milk. They do, here's the thing. They put so much time and effort into like the clink clink and the for your little cappuccino and your little macchiato and doing, it would be so hard to put the tea down and then 3 minutes later, take the bag out. Save us all this bitter time.
Ooh, I hope you want your breath freshened because it's time for a little mint majesty.
Oh no, not more mint.
Oh my God, it smells horrible. It smells like spearmint gum.
A lot of people love that.
I don't like that.
If you were on a date with somebody and she blew this in your direction, you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm getting kissed soon.
You're right.
This is pre-kiss tea.
It is pre-kiss tea. Royal English breakfast. Fit for a queen. Oh, it's so burnt.
This one tastes the most like a cigarette.
Oh, that's not
well,
good.
Keith, I hope you're ready to wake up because we've got Rev Up Tea.
Rev Tea.
I just want you to go ahead in your mind and guess. What's this one gonna smell like?
Coffee?
Peacho.
Whoa, it smells like a peacho.
Vroom, vroom. I think this one will be delicious iced on a hot summer day. This would be great.
With a little sugar. I think this begs a little sugar because it smells so sweet that I want it to be sweet.
There's nothing wellness in here. They're lying to you. There's literally not a single wellness.
Oof, they lied.
There's nothing anti-inflammatory.
They have lied.
Mango and dry.
That's just 3 different types of tea.
Fruit in it.
And fruit.
Peach tranquility.
I think this is like.
Oh, it smells weirder in the mug.
I think this is a peach chamomile vanilla. Lemon.
And rose hips?
Yeah, baby. Get that. Those hips don't lie.
Rose?
Sit back and relax.
Rose hip.
I want you to find your peach tranquility.
I hope I found my peach tranquility. Tastes like something I should put liquor into.
Yeah.
No, I don't want the peanut butter whiskey, Alex. Please.
Peanut butter whiskey.
Peanut butter whiskey. All right, we're gonna try the update. Zach is trying all the teas combined.
Cheers.
Not terrible.
Not terrible.
Really?
Yeah, not good. Probably the thing I don't like the most is the food that was in a few of those holiday drinks. It really reminds you of backwash when you get to a big soggy chunk of bread.
I think you can go with the chai latte and the matcha latte. They are very sugary. Otherwise, just get yourself some Zydeco Tico.
This show's kind of like our own internal talk show where we plug our own projects on our own channel with each other.
They're not wrong. They're not wrong.
I kind of like it. It's kind of fun.
You have one more? The
Oh, I don't know.
A puppuccino.
Where was this being kept? Under the heat lamp?
I don't know in what world I'd be like, you know what my dog deserves? Whipped cream.
Nah, you don't want whipped cream once it's become cream again. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, well.
No.
Just a little.
Meow.
All right. Okay, cool.
Meow. Where'd the cat lovers here?
All a good night.
Let's find out what's next. It's time for the hot chocolate.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
The salted caramel mocha hot chocolate is no mocha. Well, guess what, Nick? The label says mocha. Whoa. Whoa. That's sweet. I don't like the caramel part. I don't get any salt. I didn't hate it. I wouldn't order it. Let's move on to the toasted white hot chocolate. Oh, it's got more of the bread in it. Why is there bread in my coffee drink? It smells like popcorn. Nothing in this should smell like that. It's white chocolate. Oh. No. That's not good. Oh, another one. This one's got crumbs in it too. This is the Pep hot chocolate. Oh, whoa. Only the top was white and underneath the dark chocolate center. Dark chocolate center. Keith, what were you trying to say? What word would it start with con? Pretty good. Yeah, I like that. It's a nice amount of mint. Yeah, it kind of tastes like a York peppermint patty. Let's move on. Oh, it's so white. It's yellow. This is LA wall yellow.
Oh, that doesn't look good. I mean, it's white chocolate. What do you expect?
I would like to say I'd like to personally offend anyone who that's their drink. We're not gonna be friends. Let's try this one. The classic hot chocolate. Yeah, that's exactly what it should taste like. It's perhaps a little bit bitter. I kind of like that because I like dark chocolate more than milk chocolate. I think other people might want it to be a little milkier. It tastes like hot chocolate. All right, last but certainly least, the pepperoni white hot chocolate.
Pepperoni.
Not pepperoni, peppermint. Oh, they can't make this look worse. No wonder so many of their drinks have caps. They don't want you to see them.
He's probably not wrong. It's a typical Christmas candy.
Someone I hated. Let's move on over to some of the desserts, like the cranberry bliss bar.
Ooh, me favorite. It's very fruity.
Ooh, it tastes like cheesecake. I think though it's balanced pretty well. The brightness of the cranberries, the smoothness of the cream, the saltiness of the bread, scone. What is it? I guess it's a bar. Let's have the Alexandria
Right,
Snowman
he likes
cookie. No, wait a minute, just who ordered it. Thanks, Alex. I can tell they bake it fresh in the shop every day. I want to say that this is very cute. He looks cool. He's got his little headphones on, his earmuffs. He looks like he'd be a good friend. I think this will make your child happy. Not happier than a PS5. I don't know what you're gonna do for your kid this year. You're gonna have to figure something the out. And this cookie is only gonna buy you an extra day of time. I check eBay, I guess. Hey, it's me, the Snowman Cake Pop! I don't like cake pops because they're basically old cake and cream cheese mushed together until you pretend it's food again. And then you serve it to children. But I do like the design. So rich.
It's meant to be rich. It's sticky.
I think I'll sing it. My voice is lower from the cake pop. Cake pop hurt my voice more than anything else. Guys, we're getting tired. What's this? This is the sugar plum Danish. I never had a sugar plum. From the Nutcracker Suite. This looks like a real, looks like a real pastry. Pastry was the word I was searching for. What makes a sugar plum a sugar plum? A little chewy for a pastry? IMO. I dunk this in some coffee. Yum. Christmas is like everybody's birthday at once. But it's actually Jesus' birthday. And it's not a Jewish holiday, even though Jesus was a Jew. The most famous Jew of all time. It's his birthday. Well, that's all of these. And we got those. All right, before we get to the next section, I know I said there's another section, but I forgot to drink this to get an update on how the chocolates affected it. Chocolates made it worse. I was actually pretty good up until this point.
Oh,
so
no.
Now I'm not into it. Please welcome to the Eat the Mini Table Stage Marissa! Welcome to the table stage. Oh, cute sweater.
Blue balls.
Hilarious.
La 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 la.
So I didn't know this, but apparently Starbucks has a whole line of hot cream drinks.
It's literally just, are we tasting creamer?
It would appear that way, but some of these things are juice. Look at, just look at it. This is the vanilla steamer. It's vanilla flavored hot cream.
Cheers.
A thing they sell. Cheers.
It smells good.
It smells like butter.
This could be like a fancy milk you leave out for Santa.
Santa would be hot for this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cookies?
With cookies. Here you go. You
Oh,
can
I
pour
drank
your-
it.
Oh, well then you don't.
Well,
then you don't have to. Good job. Way to go. Yum yum. You finished your cup. It's the chestnut praline green. Every time I open it, it's just blindingly white.
It smells like nuts.
Yeah, it smells like a candy nut. Like
Nut.
Nuts on Clark or the Candy Nuts kiosk in the mall. The flavor's not strong enough to like it.
It kind of tastes like off almond milk.
Creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
Oh, you can't go wrong with creme brulee, or
Creme
can you?
brulee. Creme brulee. I don't know why I turned it around like that would change anything, but.
Oh, it tastes different. It tastes like creme brulee. And by that I mean it tastes like a thing that's trying to taste like creme brulee.
It tastes like caramelly. Give it to the children.
Give it to the kids. Give it to the adults. Don't be picky. There's plenty of white people who will drink this. Wow, orange. This is gross looking.
Oh, that looks like melted butter.
Pumpkin spice latte is pretty good.
Has a weird before taste, an okay mid taste, bad aftertaste. So 2 out of 3
ain't bad.
Is bad.
Oh.
Into it. He's into it.
Oh, it's a cinnamon dolce. Well, let me just tell you, I didn't expect it to look like this. There's a bunch of dirt in it. It smells like
it does. It smells like Cinnabon.
Cinnabon, another mall staple. I had
Yes,
Wetzel's
yes.
pretzels yesterday from a truck.
Why?
They have a food truck. Wetzel's pretzels.
You
Get
do have a
yourself
truck now?
gallon. We should do an Eat the Menu Wetzel's Pretzels. I actually had this with the coffee earlier, and it was one of my favorite lattes, the cinnamon dolce lattes, or maybe it's a cappuccino.
I like it.
This is just a hot apple juice with spice in it. Nope, it's cream. You guys said it wasn't gonna be cream.
Caramel apple
Definitely
spice.
cream.
Hello.
Hot
Flavored juice.
Okay. What's interesting about this one, Nick?
You can get the flavor once you taste it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, now I'm excited. Now there's a game. Zowie, you that is so brightly sweet and sour, like a green apple.
Something we have liked
Is
in
it
the
a cinnamon
past.
dolce?
Yes. It has 4 pumps cinnamon dolce syrup.
4 pumps.
4
And
pump.
finally, oh, this is just the apple juice. Steamed apple juice. This sounds good. This is just steamed apple juice. Steamed apples. It's too tart.
Yep.
Yep, that's how it goes, isn't it, sometimes? All right, Marissa, let's take a little sip of our drinks. You can take a sip of yours.
I didn't know that we were doing this.
You can take
when
a
I
sip of
signed up
yours,
for
and
this.
I take a sip of mine. Yum, let's bottoms up. It is no longer even remotely good. But it's not as bad as I would expect it to be. I don't even feel like I'm that f***ed up. Everyone's acting like I'm super weird.
Those toasted pumpkin seeds.
Does yours smell like fish?
It smells shrimpy, yeah.
Yeah, it smells a little like fish. Maybe, hold on. Hold on, there's something fishy.
It smells terrible.
It smells like pumpkin fish. All right, let's try the pumpkin loaf. So moist. My God.
Flavor profile shouldn't be bad.
I like that.
People
You
buy
like
it.
But I like my cookies underbaked.
Well, it doesn't taste like fish. That's one thing I can definitely say about the pumpkin loaf. Let's compare the pumpkin-y pumpkin.
Oh, I've had this
Me
before.
pumpkin, you pumpkin. Me pumpkin is 2 pumpkin. It looks similar,
Cream
but there's a
cheese.
big creamy center. It's drier than the loaf while still being pretty wet.
But it doesn't taste pumpkin-y, right?
It doesn't taste pumpkin-y, but the cream cheese tastes good. I wish the texture of the bread, the loaf, was more like the bite. I think that's a better bread texture. I think they're made by different people. Let's try the cranberry scone. I think it's a cranberry orange scone, but the label says scone cranberry or what?
Orange.
I know.
We're trying to make a
We're
joke.
making fun of the label for a sec. All right, the cranberry orange scone.
Oh, are you doing it? Okay, try first, try first.
Oh, my mouth's so dry. That's pretty good. It helps. Did you try it? Did you do it?
No.
Don't dip it. No. No.
No dipping?
Put the
Don't
You can
tell
dip
me how
it.
to eat my
Hold
scone.
the stone in your mouth.
Gotta love
and then
pumpkin
drink.
indeed.
Still didn't like scones.
Oh,
So
Well, this is fun. Marissa, anything cool coming up?
I'm in a few commercials, I guess.
Yeah, you are. You're in a lot of commercials.
Gonna be in
You've
another
been,
one.
you were talking to Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah, he was so cool.
Fucking
He
cool.
was so fun.
Make sure you follow Marissa. Her handle's on the video right now. You can read it yourself. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for dropping by.
Thanks
Oh,
for
wait. No, wait. We have a special surprise. We got your dog here. And we got your dog a Puppuccino.
She's never had one before.
Oh, shit. Ladies and
So
gentlemen,
exciting.
please welcome to the Eat the Menu table stage.
Trudy!
Trudy!
Is that good?
How is it? Oh, you're almost done. Yum. That's pretty much it.
It's all
empty.
done. No muss.
You did it. How was it? Oh, you got a little cream on your nose. You were so cute. Oh my goodness. Now time
Oh
for the
my
best
God.
and the least best.
Bye.
We made it halfway through. That's as much as we're doing today. We got the summer edition coming out later when it's the summer with the cold stuff and the summer stuff. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and decide the best and the least best. Accompanying me is a hot mug of what was in that jar. Let's take a sip of it heated. No, and it's got a weird sort of skin. It's not good. I think it was the whole idea of it. But it's time for the best and the least best. Let's start with the least best. Some of the teas were a little burnt. The flat white was just kind of blah. I think I'm gonna go with the almond milk flat white. And let me just say, don't. It was bad. It was not good. There were other things I did not like. The entire idea of hot flavored cream beverages, I'm against. I just emotionally, I don't like it. But nothing was quite as disappointing as the white chocolate drinks. That, it was bad. But let's go to the best. I actually have a few bests here today. This is such a huge menu. I don't think it's fair to pick one single best. I will say that the spinach and feta and the breakfast burrito are the best breakfast items. You know, the lattes were mostly good. Like,
I agree.
I never get them. I'm always like, no, I don't want a latte. And finally I sat down and I tried them all, and you know what? They're actually pretty okay. The cinnamon dolce is definitely the best flavor spice thing going on there. I think that in your coffee, that in your latte, that in your cappuccino is a great way to go. It was even good in a weird apple juice. It's hard to drink so much caffeine and sugar, and that's all you do. You just drink a lot of caffeine and sugar. But I had fun. I like Starbucks. Thanks for getting all the way through it. It was a long one. Make sure you get yourself a bottle of Keith's Burger Sauce or Keith's Chicken Sauce. Have a
this
Merry
man and his
Christmas. I hope
burger
you had a
sauce.
wonderful holiday season. Let's attack this new year with a sense of optimism and vigor. I'll see you on the horizons of the next years. We're doing Jollibee. It's gonna come in February or March. Get excited. What other places should
Oh,
we
Jollibee, I
think
still
of?
need to
Put your
actually.
ideas in the
But
comment
COVID
section,
hit.
and maybe we'll do them. Until next time, thank you, Marissa. Thank you, Bewell. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Huey. Thank you, Alex. And thanks to me. This is Eat the Menu. Bye. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, she just burped.
I mean, it's all cream. I've been bourbon too.
Oh God. Oh, since you're actually a meat guy, James, boy, do I actually have a video for you. Got a meat lovers video.
My
Oh,
riding gloves. It's $2 from Daiso. Fashionable, right? Today, going on my first food adventure outside of Seoul. So today, going to the city of Suwon. 36 minutes by express train. According to my friend Alina, it's the home of amazing beef and, well, that's all she said, amazing beef. Then as soon as I heard that, I was like, yeah, I'll go for amazing beef. Oh, and there's a fortress. Probably haunted? Probably haunted. Jobs Tears Tea. Is that why it's called a Jobs Tier Tea? You're crying because they took your money and it's not vending?
beef it up indeed. Gotta get all the beef.
Welcome to Suwon. It feels kind of cold when you get out of the train because the train seats are warm. They heat the train seats up. So now my bum is all nice and toasty. But now I kind of really feel the cold. Ooh, I really want to eat there, but we have restaurants planned. My friend Alina Jen sent me a bunch of food recommendations. Also, this is like a whole new city, but it took us like 30-something minutes to get to. You can't even go from Manhattan to Queens a lot of times, depending on where you are, in 30 minutes. But here we are, whole other city. Oh, I see it. Okay, there it is. Wow, I want to just go eat all around the street. Oh, look at this. It's like a spinning circle of shrimp. But we are here for this. Red Buddha jjigae with a heart.
Her circle of shrimp, and there's.
Great.
Ooh.
I'm so excited for this. This is so pretty. People should learn from this shop. It's just a Buddha jjigae, but they made it like just pretty, and people will come for pretty. That Buddha jjigae. It's so Korea. I mean, everywhere you go in Korea, it's just like everywhere, you know, like this, you know, like eh. And now you get a Buddha jjigae with all this. It looks good though. It looks like a meat lover's Buddha jjigae. Meat around the outside, meat all in the middle.
Just
and
wow.
then the heart. The heart is melted into the broth, so you should be able to taste the love everywhere. So much meat in here. While I'm waiting for the Amish stew to cook and boil and the hearts have melted in the center, a huge shout out to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring this video and continuing to support this channel. Shark VPN does is it kind of tricks man where the UK. You're gonna get 3.
All right, on to the food. Oh yeah, this is the stuff. This is the stuff of what Koreans would eat.
This is the spiciest army stew I've ever had in my life, and it is delicious. You guys must be suffering right now. This is so good though.
Eats rice and
I went
bread.
to the original Buddha jjigae. I think I like this place better. This broth is so concentrated and spicy, and it's just so meaty. This would be like the equivalent of a meat lover's pizza at Pizza Hut. There's ground meat. There is Spam. There's little sticks of Spam.
It's an army stew. It is an army stew.
Tons of sausages.
Not my kind of food, but it's an army stew people will like to eat.
Thick and delicious. Wow. I think at least for me, this is the best army stew I've had in South Korea. I love the flavor. Maybe it's just because it's really spicy. I love it. It's like flavor concentrated. I could eat one of these by myself. Add some ramen in here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then this place also has these little clams. Look at this. This restaurant is a spice lover's paradise. Look at these little clams just covered in chilies and sesame. That's delicious. Spicy, slightly sweet, huge sesame flavor. You okay?
Okay.
Krista over there is not even able to tolerate that much spice, and she's soldiering on. Huh, soldiering on for army stew.
Okay, now this makes sense. This absolutely makes sense.
This is so perfect on a cold day. That is perfect.
I would eat something else on a cold day, but whatever suits your fancy.
Every sip, I'm feeling the love from that piece of cheese.
Well, like Asian culture is all about the boiled braised stuff, so
good. I'll take the train for 30 minutes just to come here and eat this thing. I would.
it's all about that boiled or braised stuff on a cold day.
But I feel good. Definitely need some ice cream after this.
Ooh, what are they looking at? Ooh, ice cream.
Yogurt gelato.
Oh, gelato.
Yogurt, anything in this country is amazing. This actually feels really good on my stomach. After something that spicy,
Asian countries can get
kinda
ice
need
cream
something like
hands down. Hands down.
Suwon has a huge fortress surrounding the city. This is the fortress here. You can see just kind of going around the city. This is the temporary palace. I think Peng Shou Tang basically means longevity palace. This whole thing was built a couple hundred years ago during the Joseon dynasty, and the emperor who built it is the 22nd emperor. He built this whole city because he was devoted to his parents and moved his father's grave over here. And this is the temporary palace. So this is where the city official used to conduct their official businesses. I didn't know any of this. I'm just kind of like paraphrasing all this stuff from what I'm reading right now. But I love historical sites like this. So really cool place to see, and it goes all the way up. I don't know if there's a way to get up there. It looks like there's like gazebos and temples up in the mountain too.
There could be a way. There's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Welcome to Suwon Chicken Street. So basically this whole street is just all restaurants, and most of them are serving chicken. Let's go find out what kind of chicken they're serving.
Chicken.
All right, so there's fried chicken, spicy fried chicken, chicken feet, and chicken gizzards. Let's eat.
I'm not a fan of chicken feet personally.
Oh, this is chicken finger. Mmm. Oh, it's so crispy. Oh. This is the crispiest chicken finger I've ever had. If you want to, you can just munch on the bones.
Waste not, want not. I'm just not a fan.
I don't know why. Every single time I eat a chicken finger, I feel like it's giving me the finger.
Giving you the finger.
I feel like this thing.
Asians love to eat chicken feet though. It's like
all these herbs and spices and
oh yeah, there's the
fancy stuff.
gizzards.
It
I've been
just
force-fed
fried really
those.
well. I mean, the outside is intensely crispy. Chicken gizzard. Dip it in a little salt and pepper. So these, they don't really season it that much, but they give you the option of all these different sauces and seasoning.
Gizzards are edible though. They're just really tough to chew.
I love chicken gizzard. Love chicken gizzard.
I would just cook them myself if I want to eat a chicken gizzard. I don't like the way people cook them for me.
Oh wow, that fried chicken has the
Ooh, look at that glistening.
crispiest skin of
That's
any fried
glistening.
chicken I think I've ever had in my life. You can dip it in a little honey mustard sauce if you want.
Getting the crunch though. That
It's
major
not a
crunch.
loud, obnoxious crunch. It's a subtle sweet crunch. You can taste the intimacy. All right, this is the traditional don't duck chicken.
Reminds me to actually make those crunchy eggplants I want to work
Oh, I
on.
love those. Again, every single bite of any of the pieces of chicken you have here, you're gonna be shocked at how light and crispy that skin is.
Juicy.
Always.
That juiciness.
Even looking at this, I'm like, I know how crispy and thin and nice it is, but still when I take a bite, my mind's just like, oh my God, that is crispy. And this thing's slightly sweet, a little gingery, nice sesame flavor with a ton of umami. Probably my favorite one. I'm gonna dip it in some chili sauce. What I like about this also, it's sweet without being overly sweet.
That's a good thing too. Sweet and salty is part of the Asian flavor profile, and if you get that nice balance, that's how that's the way it goes.
I can feel it. If you get a chance, if you love fried chicken, you love Korean fried chicken, this is something really, really different. Come here and try this. Chicken Street. Worth crossing the road to come here. So there's a ton of markets around here. That's the Jidong market. I'm just gonna walk around, explore a little bit. Wow, there's a gorgeous looking cathedral over there too. So beautiful. This is what I really like about the city. Wherever you look, you know, you can see a part of the fortress and you can see just historical architecture, structures everywhere in the middle of this bustling city. Wow, so you walk by all these places here and they are like massive food courts,
Is it kind of weird that I can actually smell the building as I watch this? I can actually smell it.
Cool.
I think it's kind of weird.
This is all intestine.
And I can
There's all
feel the
cooking intestine
temperature.
here. This is Intestine Street. Here it is. So apparently, one of the best things to eat in the city.
Hey, there's a
is the
gongcha.
duck galbi. And I had this for the first time in Jeonju last time I was in South Korea. And this place, apparently it's pretty awesome. It's right by this mountain that has a bunch of amazing shrines and temples up there. Wish I had time to go, but eating is slightly more important. Okay, the duck galbi on the menu, its translation is grilled short rib patterns of king. I should say it with more importance. Grilled short rib patterns of king for $13. If you guys ever had duck galbi, it's kind of like a Korean meat patty, like a Salisbury steak, if you will. It's covered in sesame, and there's all sorts of great herbs and spices.
Look at that
inside.
marbling,
They
though.
grill it on this pan, usually table
Look,
side.
look,
or
look
on
at
your
that
table.
beautiful marbling.
That is amazing. I've only had duck galbi in Jeonju where this thing is really popular, but good Lord, this is good. The flavor is reminiscent of a bulgogi. It's a little sweet and smoky, and you can taste that nice fatty flavor that's compressed into this patty.
Oh yeah, get that acidity in there.
Definitely better to eat it with some veggies. Cut that richness a little bit, and a little tiny bit of acid makes this even better.
That's how you're supposed to eat it. Lettuce wrap it.
Wrap in a little lettuce. Add a piece of garlic in there. If you never just put a raw piece of garlic in your mouth before, this is a great time to do it. It goes really well with anything that's fatty and meaty, like dumplings or a piece of duck galbi, so that you get a little crunchy texture change in there as well.
Dumplings. Oh, I got a video we can watch about dumplings.
Oh, this has been a good meat day. Started out with some sausage and spam, moved on to chicken, now it's a beef patty.
Oh, I got a dumpling video, all right.
One last feast of galbi before I leave South Korea. Yeah, let's get that. That looks good. Let's do it. Feel like I can trust her.
Feel like I can trust her. Hey, if it's a granny-owned place, 100% trust.
Suwon is known for galbi. It even says on their tour guide here. I trust it. The most delicious meal ever with suwon rib. That's what I'm about to have. Wow, yeah, that was good.
Ooh, look at that color. Gotta pair it with the bean sprouts. And they're also using charcoal. So you get that like charred flavor profile.
Pieces of sesame on the outside before. I wish y'all can get a whiff of this. That's borderline addictive.
Otherwise, you could use liquid smoke in a Korean barbecue marinade. That
I
works.
don't know whether I bit into a piece of beef or someone put some beef broth in my mouth. This is magically tender and fatty. And so amazing because you can see the tendon and bits of fat coursing through this piece of beef. Making it so amazingly tender. Perfectly grilled piece of rib. That's my favorite. Oh, intense smoky flavor from the charcoal.
It's all about
And
the smoky
charcoal's
flavor.
So hot, it seals the outside right away, so all that nice juice is trapped until you put that thing in your mouth and crunch down on it with your teeth. I do kind of like the fact that they let you cook everything yourself. I kind of miss that. Like everywhere you go in South Korea, they cook the meat for you, which is very much appreciated. But I miss just being able to just like cook my barbecue, sit here without the staff hovering around you, because I like my fatty meats a lot more seared than what's typically recommended. So to just be able to sit here,
That's the way. That's the way to go.
cook some meat, eat my food, take it easy, just enjoy my last few days here. It's very nice. Alright, last pound of meat. I'm the only one left standing. Hang on a second. Let's stand up.
Yeah, we know the way. This is the KBBQ way. That's how you do
You
it.
guys want to hear a cow joke? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
So I'm the cow.
No. You're supposed to say interrupting cow who?
Cow who?
No, you're supposed to say. You ever heard of a knock knock joke? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupt.
Moo.
Oh my
Get it? It's
God.
interrupting cow.
I'm the cow.
And I interrupt. Like no, I'm the cow. I'm the interrupting cow.
Oh,
You were
wow.
talking, I interrupted you. Okay, it's not funny. You have to explain. All right. The more I eat, the more food drunk I get. So that's where that joke came from. Wrapped up. Great food day here in Suwon. I mean, I wish I had more opportunity to get out of Seoul. It's so nice to be in a different city, just exploring a completely different environment. And a great one last food day before I head out of this country. So much mixed emotions, but still one more full day left tomorrow. As always, guys, all the places I went to listed down below for you. Thank you all so much for watching. See you later.
Oh yeah, I know a good knock knock joke. But yeah, I have to start it. Okay. Knock knock. And you say who's there. Wait, how am I the one who's supposed to start it if you know what the joke is? I don't know what the joke is. Okay, so... Oh. Wow.
Bruh.
Okay, I'm just gonna give one freebie though. Okay. So I say knock knock, you say who's there, and I say home deep. And you say home deep who, I think? Dang it, Spencer.
Okay. Okay. Hi, how are you?
Yo, what's up, Drag? How you doing? Yo, I'm gonna just replay that meme just for you. I'm gonna just loop it. Just one more freebie.
Okay.
More saving, more doing. That's the Home Depot way.
Hey, Squidward! Wanna blow some bubbles?
So we're just doing some just chatting here, just chilling back, kicking back, relaxing. We're about to watch Uncle Roger, about to what the MSG lava, about to react to some dumpling folding from a Culinary Institute chef with a guest chef, with a guest star.
And that's Shuma.
Again with the ugliest shumai. This guy is like dim sum terrorist. If you think this look like shumai, that Uncle Roger look like Jackson Wang. Hello niece and nephew, it's Uncle Roger. Today, Uncle Roger gonna watch this video. Epic curious how to make every dumpling. And I have special guest today. He knows so much about dumpling and he gonna react with me. Please welcome nephew Mike from Strictly Dumpling.
Hi, Uncle Roger. It's Mike from Strictly Dumpling, where I talk about food and travel and more food. But I just want to say, from one of your favorite nephews, you're all that in dim sum, Uncle Roger.
Oh, thank you, thank you. This nephew so nice, make Uncle Roger feel so special. You make me feel special. Niece and nephew, smack
Copyright.
like button now and go subscribe to my channel. And now we start video.
I'm King Fajanakong. I'm a chef instructor at the Institute of Culinary Education, and today I'm going to show you how to fold every single dumpling.
I highly doubt
The
that.
best vehicle to use, in my experience, is to use a bamboo steamer basket. The steam coming up goes right through here and kind of heats the whole thing. You're also imparting the flavor of this basket, the bamboo. You're also imparting the flavor of this basket, the bamboo.
No,
not really.
You don't use bamboo because it impart flavor of bamboo.
Right, Uncle Roger. Usually we use bamboo steamers, not for the flavor, but because it soaks up a lot of moisture, so whatever we're steaming is not too moist.
Correct, correct. Why you want dumpling taste like bamboo? Are you making dumpling for human or for panda?
What I like to do is line it, and this is the best thing to line it with. These are banana leaves.
No, we don't usually use banana leaves to steam dumplings. Typically we'll use some lettuce or just some parchment paper.
I think Epicurus thinking, how do I make this video even more Asian? I know, we use random Asian leaf.
Maybe he's using the banana leaf to, impart the banana flavor.
Hi, so now his dumpling tastes like bamboo and banana. Do you want to eat that? That is weirdest combination of flavor ever. Bamboo and banana. Uncle Roger rather get COVID, so I don't have to taste this.
Let's start folding some dumplings.
Oh boy.
This is jiaozi.
What he say? What he say?
This is jiaozi.
Jiaozi.
What is this white people pronunciation?
Right, Uncle Roger. It should be pronounced 饺子.
Correct. Why he's so white? He not even white, but he speaks so white. I think this guy whiter than Jamie Oliver restaurant. Just kidding. Jamie Oliver don't have restaurant anymore.
When you're rolling, we're working the gluten here in the flour as well. You want to go thin.
Wow.
But you don't want to go
The way
so
he's
thin
using
that
the rolling pin,
you're
that's
filling
not the most
right
efficient
through.
way to roll
So
dumpling
you're looking for
wrappers.
something in between. You want it to fit in your hand because you're going to be folding.
And you can see the dumpling wrapper sticking to the board. There's too much water in the dough. And the way he's rolling it, it kind of reminds me of how I was rolling it back when I was, a kid. Yeah, seriously. It'll take him like 2 hours to make 6 dumplings. And that one dough probably took like an hour.
I think by the time he finished rolling, my unborn baby graduate university already.
He really shouldn't be rolling it like, I don't know, Betty Crocker. You need to grab it with one hand and spin and roll like a true dumpling professional.
That is true. I never see anyone rolling dumpling like that. He rolling dumpling like he's scared of rolling pin. I think his mom used to beat him with rolling pin before.
I just put flour. What you see on my hands is just flour. That's just so the dough is not super sticky. Our filling here, it's a basic filling.
No, no, no. Why so little feeling? Are you trying to rip your customer off? Do you hate having business?
That's right, Uncle Roger. I feel like the filling to dough ratio is making the spirit of my grandmother cry. And the wrapper is just way too thick.
Might as well eat flour. Why bother putting any meat in? This dumpling skin so thick. Remind me of my ex-wife Auntie Helen.
One with just a little more basic, like 2 pleats on top. And that's the jiaozi.
No.
What the hell? What the hell? This must be the ugliest 饺子 Uncle Roger ever see. Hiya.
Oh god, this is like even Mike's face in the next frame, even both their faces in the next frame is just.
I think he's hiya.
But don't get me wrong though, like when you're starting off at first, it can be a little bit difficult to you know, fold dumplings. But for someone who's a professional chef at a culinary institute, an actual cooking school from an actual cooking teacher, it's kind of a letdown.
I think he should just start over. Not this video, but cooking school.
These do remind me of dumplings that we used to make as kids. And usually, whatever dumplings you make, you have to eat your own dumplings if they look weird. So I guess he'll have to eat these himself.
I challenge him to a shokugeki.
Correct. You don't feed ugly dumpling to your grandma. Your grandma will beat you up. If you make ugly dumpling, you eat your own dumpling. Just like how if you have ugly children,
you eat your children. Yeah, that makes sense.
No, I wanted to say you still take care of it. This nephew Mike's so weird, he eat children. Hi, what your channel about? Do you eat human flesh, nephew Mike?
Not every family's the same, Uncle Roger.
I think Uncle Roger doing collab with Psycho.
This is wonton. You want them also pretty much bite-sized. You know, when you're eating a soup, I feel that what you could fit in your soup spoon should be able to fit into your...
What you think of this feeling?
Uncle Roger, again, this is too little filling. If I was paying for that at a restaurant, I'd want to punch the chef.
That is workplace abuse Uncle Roger can get behind.
So we have our crescent right there, and basically we're just going to take that and fold the ends in.
That's pretty basic,
and that's
but...
wonton.
No, no, that is not wonton. Wonton don't look like this.
That's a basic fold, but also at the same time, yeah, there needs to be more fill. Like, if you want to get the bang for your buck, jack up the filling, but also make sure the skin can fold and close and still make it look like little pockets of presents in your soup, in your sauce, however you want to present it.
The skin for wonton should be so thin it's almost transparent.
This is gonna fall apart as soon as it hits the water. I mean, it looks like an oversized coat. It's the Canada Goose of wontons.
This wonton so thick, it look like it's gonna do collab with Lizzo. Wonton don't look round and curvy. Wonton not supposed to arouse Uncle Roger like this. Sorry, children.
This is hagao. Hagao is typically served in dim sum. Basically, we're going to fold that in. So the first fold is in there, and then basically we're going to...
The folding so awkward.
Fold and pinch. So it's also called shrimp bonnet.
You can see the camera guy trying to hide his awkward folding with bad camera angle.
And that's hagao.
No, no, no.
Oh, he put his leg down.
Uncle Roger's so upset. I put my leg down from chair. This is the ugliest hagao I've ever seen.
It's not easy. It's not exactly too easy either. But yeah, typical shrimp dumplings. They look like this. They're one of my favorite kind of dumplings. I have no idea what the hell this dude is making.
I thought the first few dumplings already pretty bad. But this one, ugliest one I've seen so far. Who made this dumpling? Helen Keller. It looked like he making dumpling with Play-Doh. Hiya. Dumpling not supposed to look like tumor.
You know what they look like? They look like someone's been wrestling a little too long. And their ears kind of got the cauliflower ears.
Looks so bad. Hiya. This hagao look like it need Jesus.
Oh, you know, Uncle Roger, these kind of remind me of what I saw in the history books when women used to bind their feet.
Oh, correct. This is so disgusting. Why he can't just go buy dumpling wrapper from store? Why he insists making it himself?
That's true.
You can get hagao wrapper from the store. The best ones are handmade, and they're very, very, very thin. And again, when you can see, borderline see inside, it just makes the dumpling more sexy.
Dumpling wrapper should look like lingerie for dumpling. Must be see-through, but still leave something to imagination.
This is shumai. One of my favorite items to order in a dim sum restaurant. This is like an open-faced dumpling. They're gonna go right into the steamer. That's why you wanna make sure they're flat. You could also top it off with fish roe. And that's shumai.
Again with the ugliest shumai Uncle Roger ever see.
This is probably... Honestly, this is probably the closest the dude could ever come to like getting as close to the presentation as possible, but he's just so insistent on making like a handmade dough, but also at the same time it's like not the best representation. But I will admit though, it's kind of like getting like a homemade dumpling show right is still a very technical thing, because like when it comes to like dough making, the ingredient ratio as well as the time for, well, preparation for it, it's easier to like get the filling down than to actually make the shell for a dumpling, because it's like so technical when you're working with flour, anything with flour that requires like baking or heating up like a dough mixture. This is probably as close as he can get, but it's definitely still not 100% accurate.
This guy is like dim sum terrorist.
These don't look like shumai. They kind of look like just a messy dough cup.
If you think this look like shumai, that Uncle Roger looked like Jackson Wang.
These are daozhou bao. A bao is a bun, and our filling today will be sweet red beans. In Filipino culture, we call it siopao, and siopao is filled with a sweet roast pork.
So he did grow up in the Philippines, but these dumpling making skills, kind of sad.
I think that's why he live in America now. When he growing up, he make dumpling for his mom, but he's so bad at making dumpling, and his mom disown him. That's why he have to move to America. That's what happened in Asian family. If you suck at making dumpling, we don't want you anymore.
Well, usually when you suck at anything, they don't want you anymore.
That is true.
That is very true.
B in math or B in dumpling making, we kick you out.
That's right, Uncle Roger. Asian without A is sin.
This is xiaolongbao. Another one of my favorite dumplings. Our filling is ground pork, which a lot of our dumplings are, but also gelatinized pork stock.
Okay,
basically what
this
we're
step
doing
correct.
is taking
You need
pork
this for
bones
xiaolongbao.
So we have it in the middle. That's our first pinch. And now basically,
Ooh, you're not supposed to be just stuffing the filling into the dough. You're supposed to be folding with your right thumb as well.
Why he fingering the dumpling? So dirty, this guy. Don't finger dumpling. It's not consensual.
And also, one of these dumplings don't look like the other.
If your xiaolongbao open,
sus.
you fucked up.
I love these life lessons from you, Uncle Roger. I'm so happy you're homeschooling me.
Nephew Mike, were you homeschooled as a kid?
I was, Uncle Roger.
That's why you weird.
food is very personal, you know. I've seen it firsthand in my restaurant with people I don't know. That's what food's all about. It's about bringing people together.
Correct. With your ugly dumpling, you brought everybody together. And we all hate you now.
Wow, look at this. We've touched upon...
I think some of those dumplings turn red from embarrassment.
All the dumplings so ugly. This is like dumpling cemetery. Rest in peace, dumpling. You will forever live on in Uncle Roger's heart.
But Uncle Roger, didn't you always tell me that it's not just the appearance that matters, but the inside?
He didn't put anything inside also. So outside and inside, both bad.
Look at this. We've touched upon a great amount of dumplings. And you know, there is no such thing as an ugly dumpling.
What?
Uncle Roger thought 2021 will finally be a year where people don't mess up Asian food. Look like it's not gonna be that way. So Uncle Roger gonna continue to be Asian food police. Epicurious. Why can't you find one Chinese chef who actually know how to make dumpling? YouTube so many dumpling making tutorial. You can't find one chef? People see this
Even
video,
Inga.
they're gonna think dumpling ugly. And then they don't want to eat dumpling. Not good for Asian culture. Dumplings supposed to be sexy.
You're right, Uncle Roger. Dumplings with their juicy filling and thin, almost see-through skin are supposed to be very sexy, and every single time you take a bite, it just invokes intimate thoughts in your head. Gotta say though, he seemed like a nice man, and I do love his passion, which I hope is shared by every dumpling lover out there. And if you never had dumplings before, go and try some and have 1 ton, of dumplings.
And this is just comedy video. Don't go attack this guy. Niece and nephew, go subscribe to Strictly Dumpling. Link in description.
Thank you so much, Uncle Roger.
Stick around to watch some blooper. Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you have ugly dumpling, you eat the ugly dumpling. If you have ugly children, you...
Eat the ugly children. That makes sense.
Correct. This 1 ton so thick, it look like it gonna... This 1 ton so thick, it look like it gonna do collab with Lizzo.
Kim Kardashian will be jealous of these wontons.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Niece and nephew, that is how Uncle Roger sync up audio track from 2 different people. That is not just Uncle Roger singing song randomly when nephew mic is on.
I thought that song was just for us, Uncle Roger.
No.
Oh, I turned to the dark side.
What do you think Uncle Roger like nursery rhyme?
That's what you used to sing to me when I was falling asleep, Uncle Roger. I thought that we had a special bond over that song.
No, we don't. We just make video together. Uncle Roger, no bond with you. Let's use an Asian artist. Okay, who's a good-looking Asian guy?
Andy Lau.
Andy Lau.
Who's a popular Asian guy? Oh, I know.
Jackson Wang.
Who's Jackson Wang?
Oh, you're not trendy enough. He's a K-pop star, but he also has his solo.
What about G-Dragon?
Nephew Mike don't know Jackson Wang? Hi, so lame.
I'm not as cultured as you, Uncle Roger.
Instead of making food vlog, why don't you listen to K-pop song?
Oh, okay. Imagine paying $85 for a dumpling pie that looks like whatever this should be cooking. Like, don't get me wrong, like, he is a professional, but also at the same time, like, it's really hard to, like, approve of what he's doing because, like, as a professional, he should know and be more, like, articulate and be a bit better in his presentation on the freaking dumplings. Where's Nephew Nigel? Oh, you know what else we should see from Uncle Roger? We have this one video. Uncle Roger made fried rice.
Induction stove high. Hello, niece and nephew. It's Uncle Roger. Uncle Roger hit 3 million subscribers. Thank you to all my niece and nephew. And as promised, I'm gonna make my egg fried rice today. This video sponsored by Sasa, Uncle Roger's favorite Indonesian seasoning brand. For this video, Uncle Roger back at Mei Mei, where I got my first job. What is vegan?
Like, no animal products.
No animal product. So you go your life just eat leaf. This is Mei Mei's boss, Liz. To get my job back, I will impress you with my egg fried rice. But first, tell our viewer,
Oh my God.
What is Mei Mei?
Mei Mei's a Singaporean kopitiam, so we do Singaporean coffee tea. We specialise in Hainanese chicken rice, nasi lemak, which I'm sure you're a fan of.
You steal all the Malaysian food. Liz, I hear you have Michelin star. Is that correct?
In my last restaurant, yeah, I had a Michelin star.
Fuyo, how many Michelin star?
1.
Just 1? Uncle Gordon have 22. Failure.
Still more than you.
Oh, haven't even started cooking, already got roasted.
So I'm going to be reviewing your egg fried rice, as seen as you review so many others. So I'm going to be quite harsh on you.
Hiya, so much pressure. Uncle Roger, not professional chef. I just home cook. Now I'm gonna be judged by Michelin star chef.
He's doing it.
Step 1, throw away your chili jam. This is not Jamie Oliver cooking show. Liz, can I have one of your knives? No. This is paring knife. This is not used for chopping. This Liz tried to trick me. This is more like it. Asian people, when we cook, all we need is 1 knife. First step is garlic. For 1 portion of egg fried rice, at least 5 cloves. Asian people love garlic. We treat garlic like we treat our children. They never enough. You smash the garlic so you don't end up like Kay cooking. The garlic don't run away from you. Uncle Roger, not the best garlic chopper, but don't worry, everything look cooler in slow motion. So Liz, what you think of my chopping so far?
It could be a bit finer.
Complain. Garlic is the best thing ever. Many people complain garlic gives them bad breath. But don't worry, Uncle Roger's single, not kissing anyone anyway. That is one good part about being lonely. Nobody know you have bad breath. Now
That's
we
true.
chop shallot. Shallot is better version of onion.
Nicer flavor.
Don't use onion for your egg fried rice. Only poor people use onion.
I mean, onion still tastes good. Shallot if you're fancier. I use both.
And then you slice it from the middle.
Be careful your hands.
Don't worry, hospital very close.
It is.
It was just some fancy tasting onions. They're pretty good though.
Now time for egg. Uncle Roger like to use 1 full egg and 1 egg yolk. This is technique I learned from Malaysian chef Sherson Lian. Check out his YouTube channel. Many people say egg yolk give you cholesterol, but Uncle Roger say cholesterol is full of flavor. Whisk the egg. No, not with whisk. Hiya. No Asian person use whisk. We whisk egg with chopstick. What kind of Asian restaurant you run? Why you have whisk?
You can also use a
You
fork.
have whisk. Do you also have colander?
No.
Next, we chop spring onion. This is another classic Asian ingredient. Chop away the shit you don't need.
Don't throw it away. We use for stock.
You use the shit you don't need?
Yeah.
Michelin star chef love using trash to cook their food.
Oh my god. Yeah, you put the dark stuff on
Another
top
great
as
thing of
garnish.
using big knife, it can almost become plate. See?
The meatier part is what you fry
Last
down.
thing you need to chop is chili. Uncle Roger loves spice because Uncle Roger not pussy. And of course, for egg fried rice, you have to use leftover rice. But this is Uncle Roger biggest secret. It's not just any leftover rice. This is leftover chicken rice. This is rice cooked with chicken stock, ginger and garlic. Full of flavor because you leave it overnight. Now the rice is so separated, so nice. This rice feels better than woman.
Uncle Roger, stop touching the rice.
Auntie Helen left Uncle Roger too long now. This is the only time I get to touch something moist.
Oh my god.
Sorry, children. How many rice cooker you have?
4.
4! Uncle Gordon walk fuckboy. But Liz is rice cooker fuck girl. You also need soy sauce, Asian sesame oil, must be Asian. And of course, we must not forget the most important ingredient, the king of flavor, Uncle Roger's white powder of choice, MSG. Do you use MSG in your cooking now?
We do now, Uncle Roger.
Yay. I think you're gonna get second Michelin star soon. Uncle Roger using my favorite
MSG.
brand of MSG, Sasa. This is from Indonesia. Uncle Roger samples so many different types of MSG.
You do use chicken
and
bouillon,
this
it has
tastes the
MSG
best.
too.
This packaging will be the last of this year. Next year, they're gonna improve their packaging, make it even more pretty. I see so many niece and nephew make egg fried rice with carrot or peas. Hiya. Don't use vegetable. Vegetable tastes like sad.
You can. I disagree with that.
Okay, now we start cooking. But we got one problem. Induction stove. Liz, where your fire? Where your gas stove?
Well, we don't have any gas connection here, Uncle Roger, but this is not the average induction for the home. This is the top of the range induction for chefs. You get a really good wok.
Uncle Roger want to work here, so I will try to use this. Uncle Roger gonna cook with this. It is metal spoon, but don't worry. Professional wok, not non-stick wok. So if you use metal spoon in this, your mom won't come and beat you. First, coat the wok with oil, and this is peanut oil because Uncle Roger loves to kill all the weak peanut allergy people. Once the oil starts smoking, throw away the oil. Correct so far?
Yes, yeah. Apart from the peanut oil thing. But
Don't use peanut oil?
no, we don't use peanut oil here because we don't want to kill anyone.
Oh.
They're not weak to us.
This is your problem. If you can't use peanut oil, vegetable oil okay also. Just don't use olive oil. This is not Jamie Oliver cooking show.
That's true.
Spread the oil nicely around the wok. Okay, first thing in, garlic and shallot. Fry it a bit until it's fragrant. Next step, egg.
Okay.
Stir it around. When it's almost all solid like this, time for the rice. Uncle Roger never measure because Asian people, when we cook, we don't measure. We just use feeling. Agak is the Malaysian way to say it. It's a bit dry, so I'll put a bit more oil in there. Now we add soy sauce. Just use feeling. We put soy sauce in until our ancestors tell us it's enough.
Ancestors.
Sesame oil. You have to flatten the rice so they don't clump together. And now the most important ingredient, MSG. Fuyo. Woo. And your final garnish, spring onion and chili. Stir everything around.
That's
This
a bit of
induction
MSG.
stove's not bad. Uncle Roger changed my mind.
That's a pretty great presentation, though. See the colors that he's getting in the pan?
Oh, not bad, Uncle Roger. Good height. You've had a lot of practice at tossing, huh?
Oh, Uncle Roger loves tossing. It's my favorite thing to do. That's why Auntie Helen leave. And now it's ready to be served. See, so simple. 5 minutes. That's all you need for Uncle Roger egg fried rice.
For a home cook, not too bad.
Okay.
You're a little messy.
But it's okay.
It's okay.
Professional kitchen got professional cleaner. When I cook at home, I'm more tidy because I clean myself. But at professional kitchen, you can hire people clean for you.
But you're going to be cleaning this, Uncle Roger.
No. I applying job as chef, not as cleaner. Now time for taste test. Hiya, Asian people, we don't eat rice with fork. Okay, this is better. Either spoon or chopstick only.
Not bad, Uncle Roger.
Not bad.
A lot of MSG.
Not a lot of MSG, just the right amount. No such thing as too much MSG. Sometimes we complain food too salty or food too sweet, but nobody ever complain food too umami. Oh, this guy looks so familiar. I think he is peanut allergy guy from First May video. Why you don't want peanut?
I'm allergic.
Why
Yeah,
so
man.
weak? So weak.
Oh my god.
Do you guys have anything on today? Any hot food?
We have egg fried rice on the menu today.
Yeah.
No. It's got peanut oil.
Hiya.
I can see why you review other people's egg fried rice. It's not bad for a home cook.
Okay.
I'll
Bruh.
show you how a Michelin star will cook this.
Let's see.
The technique you got just right. Heat up the oil to season the wok. You just want to get it nice and smoky. Get that wok hey.
Hiya, takes so long. Uncle Roger finished cooking and eating already.
Instead of using oil, I'm going to use some pork fat because
Ooh.
yeah, I like the flavour of pork fat.
You didn't tell Uncle Roger you have pork fat.
I could use
Uncle
coconut
Roger
oil,
loves
actually.
pork. Pig are the smartest but also delicious animal. Fuyo. But you use pork fat. Nobody have pork fat at home.
They can, you can buy it. But if you're vegetarian, just use vegetable oil. Eggs going in.
So are you saying vegetarian people don't deserve flavor?
The rice is going in. A Mei chicken rice.
Oh, MSG? Why so little? MSG not expensive. Don't be so stingy. Use more.
No, that's enough. Soy sauce is quite salty already. And white pepper.
White pepper. Oh, Uncle Roger forgot about that ingredient.
And then with mine, I got the spring onion, garlic chive, and chili.
Oh, Michelin star tossing. Messy also.
Uncle Roger, Mei makes sambal blackchan.
This is the ingredient Uncle Gordon used in his video too. Michelin star egg fried rice. Let's see how it tastes.
It's a spoon this time.
Yes, correct. This really good. A little bit better than my version.
Just a little bit.
So you're saying I'm just sambal and pork lard away from being Michelin star chef?
There's a little bit more hard work involved in it, but yes.
It would also work?
Uncle
Beef
Roger.
tallow.
Good.
She is officially Auntie Liz now.
Oh, what? So we're married?
No, Uncle Roger don't want to marry you. I just call you Auntie Liz out of respect.
Okay,
Like
I take the
Uncle
respect.
Gordon. Who want to marry you?
Peanut allergy guy.
Peanut allergy guy, your husband.
Yeah.
Plot twist.
Twist.
Cooking egg fried rice, so exhausting. What you think of my fried rice? What you think?
Not bad, Uncle Roger. For a home cook, it was pretty good. The cutting just needs to be a bit faster and a little tidier.
Okay, what about cooking? Technique okay?
Technique good.
What about my wok tossing?
You can tell you've had a lot of practice at the wok tossing.
So nice coming from Michelin star chef, make Uncle Roger feel so special.
Oh.
If you in London, come to Mei Mei. Food so tasty. Hopefully you will have your egg fried rice on the menu soon.
We will. Uncle Roger's egg fried rice.
With my face on the box.
Maybe.
On the box.
To all my niece and nephew, thank you so much for your support. 3 million subscriber is insane number. Hope you keep watching. Bye bye. Why you fire Uncle Roger? Hiya.
Sorry. This is really hard today, actually. Hainanese chicken rice. Nasi lemak, which I'm sure you're a fan of.
You steal all the Malaysian food.
Oh my god.
So anyway, keep that in. Oh, so Singapore restaurant just steal Malaysian food?
Sorry. I don't know what to say to that.
We treat garlic like we treat our children. They are never enough.
True that.
Yeah.
God, that's so brutal.
Yeah. That is one good part about being lonely. Nobody know you have bad breath. Okay. And then we hard cut to. Now we chop shallot.
Oh my
if you
god.
see Asian restaurant with whisk, run away because they also will have colander. Liz, you have whisk, but do you also have colander?
Only for if the BBC are here.
Oh. Are you niece Liz or do you want to be auntie Liz? Do you feel you are old or young?
I'm both, aren't I?
Auntie Helen left me too long now. This is the
Cold.
only time I can touch something wet.
Oh god.
Sorry, children. A long train.
It becomes white noise to me after a while.
Yeah.
Probably can't sleep without that sound.
Yeah. Why you one weak customer?
I'm married to one.
What you think? What you think?
Sorry. It's the way the voice goes up at the end. Gets me.
So that was Uncle Roger egg fried rice. Liz, what you think? What you think?
It's like your balls dropped.
What?
It's the other way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
My balls retract. How many times are we gonna shit on Jamie Oliver?
Not enough.
In one
Sorry, Jamie.
plot twist?
Oh my god.
Like a K-drama.
Dun, dun, dun.
Like a K-drama.
Sorry, back in there.
I think like what Uncle Roger did is like pretty on point. I would say like throw whatever you want, meats and vegetables and whatnot. You gotta have the egg in there. The Hainanese chicken rice though, that is really something that definitely gives it extra boost in flavor. I think like the thing that will differentiate a lot of people's like fried rice seasonings is that the execution of the egg. So some people like to throw in the like uncooked egg while the rice is cooking to like mash the egg into the rice. Some people like me would have a pre-cooked egg beforehand and then just mix that into the rice to make it the right texture. Like as long as the egg is cooked in with the rice, then it's just your basic fried rice recipe. That's how it go. That's how it be. Anyways, back to having a meat lovers thing. It looks like we have something from Guga Foods here.
Thank you, War Robots, for sponsoring this video.
Okay, good. It's not Raid Shadow Legends. It's
Before
not Raid Shadow
we
Legends.
can actually test salt-based hot fat searing, the first thing we need is fat. And I'm talking about good old beef fat. These are trimmings from ribeye. So we all know that it is as good as it gets. And the only reason I was able to get this amount of good fat is because of my meat dealer. However, I also wanted to test something else. What about lamb fat? That is exactly what this is. As you can see, I also have a very good amount. Again, that's why it pays off to have a good meat dealer. And if you don't have one, man, you're missing out. Now, as you can tell already, these are very large pieces, and I have to trim them down to manageable sizes so that we can actually sear the steaks with it. So I first started with the lamb ones. My goal was to make 3 inches block. Hopefully this is gonna work great, and I'm looking forward to find out how it's actually gonna taste. And of course, I did the same exact thing for the beef.
Look at all that
I just cut
fat.
them all in manageable sizes. Now, one of the important things that I thought that I needed to find out was the smoke point of fat, because once you pass that smoke point, everything starts to get a little bitter. And my goal was to render this fat a little bit and get it nice and hot without actually passing the smoke point. So if you go to Google and search up the smoke point for beef, it will tell you that it is 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So that tells me do not pass that temperature, because if I do, it's gonna start getting a little bitter. I did the same thing for lamb, and I found out that usually smoke point of animal fat is at around 425 degrees Fahrenheit. So that gave me a great place to start. So I went ahead and set my oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Hopefully that will get my fat nice and hot, and most importantly, it will not get bitter. I throw both in there, the lamb and the beef. After a total of 15 minutes, it was starting to get brown, so I went ahead and flipped it to the other side. The last thing I want is for it to burn. And as you may already know, fat burns real quick. But one of the interesting things that I found is that the beef fat gets darker really quick. The lamb, on the other hand, takes some time. So from that research I just did right now, it's actually accurate. So apparently that 25 degrees difference is actually a big deal. As you can see, my beef fat is getting brown nicely and quick. The lamb one, on the other hand, not so much. Check it out. I kept flipping it to make sure that I did not get any burn bits. The last thing I wanted to do is to ruin my steak, and that's because I'm gonna be using this. And as you can see from the label, it is Wagyu. To be a little bit more specific, it is an Australian Wagyu tenderloin. And I mean, if we're gonna be doing this experiment, let's try it out
beef
with
tenderloin.
one of
I
the
usually
most
cook pork. I usually do pork.
meats. Even though Salt Bay does not offer this in his restaurant, I mean, we're gonna go all out. And here's one of the most important things I want you to keep in mind whenever you're opening a piece of Wagyu like this. Never wash any meat on your sink. Always just use a paper towel and get it nice and clean, just like this.
That's true.
As you can see, once I was done, this is what it looks like. Now we can really appreciate the beauty of this beef. But most
Just pat it
importantly,
dry.
you can see that we still have quite a bit of silver skin. It does not matter what you do, that does not go away unless you take it out. So that is exactly what I did by grabbing a nice sharp knife and go to town. Always remove any silver skin from any meat. That thing is like shoe leather and it is not enjoyable. Then I went ahead and separated the head from the roast. And as you can see, it does have wonderful marbling. Oh boy. On the opposite side of the tenderloin, there's also a little bit of additional fat. Because this is a prestige cut and it has plenty of intramuscular fat, there's no need for the outer one. Then I started separating in smaller pieces.
Just save the
And
fat,
as
though.
I did, whoa.
Save it
Take
for
a
later.
Look at this marbling. That, my friends, is exactly what I was looking for. I mean, come on, take a look at this. If that's not impressive, I don't know what is. Man, I cannot wait to find out how the fat is gonna do to this thing. But talking about our fat, by this time it should be 100% ready. And as you can see, I got this thing nice.
It's gotta
and
be
hot.
100%
To be
ready.
Specifically, it is at 375 degrees Fahrenheit and it has been there for a total of an hour and a half. Even though a lot of the fat has rendered already, but most of it has not. So I went ahead, took it out and put it immediately on the piece of meat, and this is what happened.
Whoa.
Even though it was nice and sizzling, but check it out, it is still completely raw. Well, that didn't work. But now let's try it with the lamb fat. I did the same exact thing, and then once I took it out, oh boy, that did not work. So with this initial experiment, it told me one thing. I gotta go way beyond the smoke point. So that means I'm gonna be getting the heat as hot as possible, and who cares about the smoke point? And one of the great things about this first experiment is that I can actually remove all of the fat that was cooked. And in the end, I was left with beautiful beef tallow. So I can just heat it up when it's ready, deep fry the fat, and it will get nice and hot. And hopefully that will give us the sear that we're looking for. But talking
Dude,
about that,
you're
the next thing
lucky.
to do is to go ahead and season all of these steaks. And for that, I'm only using salt and nothing
Yo,
else.
it's mad expensive,
I really want
too.
to see if the hot fat will change the flavor. And if it does, then I will understand exactly why Salt Bay does this. As you can see, once I was done, every single edge of these steaks are perfectly seasoned. That is exactly what I was looking for. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I love to dry brine. That's basically a fancy word to say put salt on it and let it rest on your refrigerator overnight.
That's a
That
good
will
way to-
allow the salt to penetrate nicely and deeply into the meat.
That's
Once
true.
the time was up, I took
Good
it
way
out
to
and
season.
it was ready to be cooked. Here's the plan. The first thing I'm going to be doing is putting a nice wonderful sear on all of them. Then I'll be heating up my fat to as much as I can so that I can sear these steaks with it. I know that sounds funny, but that is exactly what we're gonna be doing. So now I say it is enough talking and it is time for us to put this method to the test. So let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, isn't that rare? Oh no, because he's... Yeah. That's how we do it. That's a good idea, Guga. That's a good idea. We're gonna get some nice crunchy, chewy fat too. That's another good idea. Well, that looks like it came out of the oven. Look at all that juice. That looks like a fresh roast for Christmas.
Before trying this incredible food, I want to go ahead and fry up some robots, and thanks to the sponsor machine, because you're gonna get a January 31st, you're gonna get an awesome hard flank to the description down below or in your mama. Nice. All right, everybody, here we have our beautiful.
I'm not sponsored.
Filet mignon, mama.
Nice.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
But as always, I gotta experiment. Yes.
Of course.
If not, it's not good, huh?
Of course. If not, it's not good.
Well, have you ever seen
Raid,
Salt
Shadow
Bae,
Robots, Captain?
whenever they put that hot fat and they sear the steak right in the middle?
Yeah.
That looks weird. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's what this is. That's why there's some of them look like a sandwich here. We're gonna find out if that's good or if that's just a show for Instagram and stuff like that. And we're gonna let everybody know. Sounds like a plan?
It's just a show.
Sounds like a plan.
Get it by Mama. Mama already knows. I have a very high expectation for it to be a show as well. But what if it's amazing? What if it's fantastic? I'll say one thing. If it's fantastic, why isn't everybody else doing it, right?
If it's fantastic, I'll bow down to Salt Bae.
Oh, okay, big deal. So before anything, so that we have a benchmark, let's try the Guga version. Yeah?
Okay.
Just a nice, beautiful sear.
Oh my god. I stabbed with the fork and you just like, where was it? There's
Yes.
no resistance.
So this one here was just basically, I put a nice, beautiful sear and then cook it in indirect heat with charcoal until it reached an internal temperature of 135. Once that was done, took it out. Now it's gonna go straight to our belly. Are you ready, Mama?
Did you show them this? Like, this is beautiful.
They saw it, Mama. They saw it.
Oh my god.
They saw it.
I'm in love with you.
Stop admiring.
Yeah,
and
you take it
let's
easy
eat,
too,
Mama.
Drek.
I'm hungry.
I'll probably
Cheers,
hopping on
everybody.
Genshin pretty soon. That's a Guga steak.
If Salt Bae is better than this, I will bow down. There's no way.
No way. There's no way.
That is amazing.
Wow.
I'm actually drooling. You know, a little.
You put it in your mouth, and it just melts. And the char on the outside, with the little hints of the salt.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, here you take the top.
Oh,
part,
I need
I'll
that
take
as
the
an
bottom
emote.
part. Let's see if that's the fat. Don't
That's
you?
the fat?
Yeah, don't eat that. To my surprise, it's actually cooked. I'll give you that. You know, normally when he cuts that steak, it's raw. Mine was
Yeah,
raw as
raw.
well. But look at it.
Yeah.
It's
cooked.
medium rare.
It's
I'm
medium rare.
surprised. I didn't expect that because when I was doing it, look at that. It's medium rare. I thought it was gonna still be raw. It is not. I'm surprised by that.
The ones that I saw him doing, they're like really red. This is perfectly medium rare.
Yeah, Salt Bae's hot fat experiment. Cheers, everybody.
Oh, they're making a face. They're making a face.
Something a little different there.
Very different. But I'll tell you one thing. This beef is so phenomenal. I don't think you can mess it up.
No, the beef is amazing, but that flavor is not a
Not a pleasant flavor.
It's not like a. That's not. Is that beef fat?
Yeah, That's beef fat.
It's clashing with it. It doesn't go together.
It has an aftertaste. Pay attention to the aftertaste.
It does.
Right?
Right away, yeah.
I think what happens is because you got to take it now. When I was doing the experiment, you got to take this fat to a really hot temperature.
Okay.
So the smoke point and the bitterness. You feel bitterness?
A little bit.
Yeah, I feel the bitterness. Oh man, I do not enjoy that. I am so right now because it messed up my filet mignon.
I mean, you can tell that the steak is good.
Yeah.
But the experiment is not.
No good, no good, no good.
Oh,
do
good.
not try that with this kind of fat. That was beef fat. I also had some lamb fat. I did it with lamb fat. Okay, let's try this one. You ready?
I'm not looking forward to this one.
He charges a lot of money in the restaurant. That thing better tastes real good.
You pay extra just for a show that doesn't improve the meat?
Well, let's find out.
Based on the first experiment.
Let's see if lamb fat works.
Disclaimer.
Yeah,
based
I know.
on the first experiment.
This one here is with lamb fat.
Okay.
Smells different already. Cheers, everybody. Wow.
It's not terrible.
Not terrible. It's way better than the actual beef fat.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe he's using lamb fat and not beef fat. I can't believe it. It's good.
Maybe because the lamb fat is not as strong flavor as the beef.
It could be. Another thing. Okay. I have a theory. The beef fat gets burned. All right. I put it in the gas stove in there and just blast it on high and it gets burned. So you see that little bit of bitterness. You also see a little bit of char as it's doing it. Okay. The lamb fat, I also blasted as high as possible, and it never turned like black. You
So
understand?
It's kind of like the oil with the smoke point being higher than the other one.
I think so.
One of them is higher than the other one.
Even though they say that all animal fat has the same type of, smoke point, I
Nope.
don't think it is true because the lamb is phenomenal. Now you're gonna ask me, does it have any flavor of lamb on the beef? No. It's just cooked properly. What happened, Mama?
I got some of the
Some of the beef?
Some of the beef.
The beef is too hot. It has bitterness. It tastes burnt, but the lamb was cooked to perfection. Now, here's the deal. Let me be very clear. This one here, even though the lamb works, it is not better than the regular one.
The first one still wins.
It is not better than the regular one, everybody. Forget about that, all right? Don't do any of them. Now, this one here, I did something crazy. I just went wild and I said, you know what? Let's just go ahead and deep fry the whole thing on the tallow. I'm wondering if this one is good. Deep fry white tenderloin, everybody. Let's see if it's better than the real deal. Huh?
Hey.
Cheers, everybody.
All right.
Oh, that's good. Is it better than this one here? No. Anyway, guys, these are the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to test anything else that has to do with steaks, we will be very happy to do the experiment for you.
Glad to help you guys.
If you do enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything's always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Oh, wow. I mean, yeah, different types of fats, different types of oils can have much major effect on, well, how you're cooking meat, of course. That goes without saying, though. hundreds of years of cooking, feel like people got it down. But hey, when it comes to Google, he's actually the mad scientist. He is absolutely the mad scientist. Anywho, what is it? The best ever food? You know what? I think I'm gonna actually put a best ever food show video while I go ahead and take a intermission real quick. Let's see. Something about meat, something about meat, something about meat, something about meat. Probably the lobster episode.
I'm a strong, independent woman. I handle my own lobster.
Okay, be right
Today
back.
we're in Saigon, Vietnam, taking on seafood of epic proportion.
This is a representation of what we're hoping to find today. Oh, I thought you were ready.
Last time at Sky Garden Barbecue, I took on the 66-pound seafood boat challenge.
You want to try some of this king crab? Sure. Oh my God!
This time, we're cooking up one of the largest crustaceans to be plucked from the ocean.
Look at that. Bigger than your hand.
It's bigger than my face.
Along the way, we'll discover the most unique seafood street food this city has to offer.
It smells like goat udder. Let's try it out.
So ditch your friend with the seafood allergy and get ready to eat.
Are you ready for this?
I am so ready.
Let's do it.
This is seafood like you've never seen before.
Welcome to the Best Ever Food Review Show, the show where we eat 3 different foods at 3 different price points. And at the end, we tell you which one we liked the most. A little segment we like to call That Was Worth the Price.
This is so original. I'm like appalled.
Right?
This is Tom. We crossed paths when she fed me eggs while blindfolded a year ago.
What do you feel right now?
Regret?
She's an Instagram personality and a college student living here in Saigon.
Would you say lobster is popular here?
Lobster is surprisingly popular in Saigon. I always perceived growing up lobster to be something that's quite expensive, but nowadays it's moving on to some kind of street food almost.
Today we're taking on this seafood journey together. But before getting started, there's something I've always wanted to try, to feel what it's like to have eyebrows.
I'm so freaked out right now. I feel the makeup.
No, it looks good.
Yeah?
It actually looks like better than I expected.
After this video, people are gonna feel like, wow, you are really missing something. Wow, I'm so expressive now. I'm surprised. I'm angry. I'm happy. I was already expressive before the eyebrows, but now this is bringing my show to a whole new level. Thank you so much for the gift of eyebrows. I think now we're ready to eat some food.
Expressive.
Express our food. Wait, what? We are at our first location right now. I'm so excited to jump into this adventure. But first, I want to ask you, what do you think about my face? What would you say is my strongest feature?
Oh, she says your nose. Misdirected.
Not my eyebrows?
No.
Am I sleeping alone tonight without you touching my...
Let's just talk about the lobster.
Chef Heen opened her store just 5 months ago, and already it's a huge hit for locals craving affordable seafood. In order to keep prices down, she buys her lobsters in bulk from a local supplier, cooks them up right away, and starts selling them to the masses.
You have lobster that you're selling just as street food. People can come by, pick up some lobster, keep going. In fact, there's like no chairs. Do people even eat here?
People don't eat here. This is a vendor just to take away. Her inspiration was that when she went to restaurants, they had really high prices for the lobster. So she wants to bring like a lower price.
I see you've got 2 different kinds of lobster. Which one is more affordable? Which one's cheaper?
There's Vietnamese lobster and then there's Alaskan lobster.
Oh, so that's Alaskan.
So this is 109 per 100 grams and this is 79.
So around $6 for one lobster.
She splits the lobster in half and tosses it in a pan with garlic, chili, and tamarind sauce. Then fresh herbs and pork fat.
For about $6 to $7 here, we have a pretty good sized lobster, I think. It's like a hand. I'm pretty happy with this. I don't think I could ever eat a lobster bigger than this, honestly. And there it is. It's ready to go. It's still a little bit warm.
It is warm.
She is.
Very good.
This is my first time having tamarind with lobster. A little bit sweet, a little tart.
I've never had tamarind on lobster before, so this is very new.
I gotta say, I can feel that the lobster's kind of been hanging out a while. It's the first lobster I've had that felt like a little dry. I feel like if I mix it with some rice and some other side dishes, like it would be perfect.
Fried rice.
Yeah.
These are pieces of fat, like
Pork fat?
Yeah,
oh, I
pork
love
fat.
that. We got some fried pork fat here. Here we go.
Fun fact, tamarind's actually good for you.
goes very well with the pork fat.
Oh, man.
I turned
That's what
myself
was
2D
missing.
so I could eat
The whole
something.
time the lobster was missing a pig. It just needed some porkiness. We did it. I love the story. I love that she's doing something new. People like it. This place is busy as heck.
Yeah, it's very interesting seeing all these fancy foods being incorporated into vendor type of selling. It's really cool. It's very Vietnamese.
Never felt so good.
Before we jump into Saigon's most lavish lobster location, we're taking on a bonus seafood item and something you've never seen before in Asia: giant squid teeth.
We are at Mok Hong Lao
Giant squid. Thank you for allowing us to come to your giant squid shop. How long have you been in the business of gigantic squid?
2 years.
I don't understand, like, where do you even find these? I just see normal sized squid everywhere. These are huge.
All of these are imported from places like Chile because they need to live in places where it's really deep.
Now, are these just for show, or are people really eating these?
Yeah, she's processing them right here.
What we came here for today is what they call squid teeth. Squid teeth. This is actually a ball-shaped mouth muscle located in the head of the squid with a tiny beak at the end. Typically, squid teeth in Vietnam are the size of a pea. The ones here are freaking huge. Here, huge squid teeth. The biggest squid teeth I've ever seen. I haven't seen this anywhere in Saigon. How did you get the idea to do this?
So she's seeing the model in Hong Kong. She's really interested in the Hong Kong model and she really likes eating squid, so.
If you want to tell people that it's just your idea, we can lie about it. That's fine. It was your idea? That's great. That's amazing. Wow. I love that. Adopted from Hong Kong, but with her own Vietnamese flair, her own cooking method. This is incredible. I can't wait to try it out. Thank you so much. Today we're trying squid teeth 2 ways. First, grilled, glazed with cashew oil and chili paste and cooked until golden brown.
Oh, that sounds and looks good.
Oh, it smells good. It smells good.
Oh,
Smoky.
it smells like goat.
Yeah, it does a little bit. You're right, like the goat udder. What the hell?
Goat udder.
Here, let's try it out.
Oh, no sauce?
No sauce.
Oh my god, it actually does taste a bit like goat udder.
It does taste a lot like goat udder. It is remarkably chewy, incredibly smoky, and just a bit spicy. That's awesome. We're having like one weird food, and the only thing you can compare it to is something else that no one else watching has had. Everyone's like, thanks for the comparison. Goat udder. I've never had goat udder.
Bruh.
Dish 2, squid teeth in butter garlic sauce. The teeth are cut to size, then simmered with butter, cashew oil, onions, concentrated fish sauce syrup, and shrimp salt. Now this one I think is gonna have a lot different flavor. Here we go. I'm gonna get a lot of this sauce on there. I know this is gonna be good. A nice big chunk of squid teeth. Let's try it out. That's delicious.
This sauce to me is kind of like a punch in the face. Like it's super heavy, it's super in your face, but it tastes really good.
I think if you eat that whole thing, you go home, you have a heart attack, you recover the next morning, you were happy you did it. This is like the epitome of Saigon right now. Low slung stools, and then some of the best food in the world that you've ever tried for a few bucks.
Let me know that you about this. Put your money where your mouth is. Every single second counts enough to turn a little molehill into a mountain.
Welcome to Sky Garden Barbecue. You might remember last time we were here and we had a 7-pound lobster. Oh my God, look at that. Here's what happened. The owner of this restaurant, his name is Lan. I said, I want you to find me the biggest lobster possible. But the biggest one that came into Vietnam is in this restaurant right now. How big do you think that would be? Like, you think like this big?
This is a bit too much.
This is a representation of what we're hoping to find today.
Oh, I want that
After
plushie.
seeing Vietnam's most affordable lobster, it's time to meet its most expensive lobster. But we need to catch it first. Have you seen king crab this big?
I've never seen or had king crab.
You've never had king crab?
No, not at all.
All right, we'll save that for another episode. What we're really here for is the lobsters. There are 2 giant lobsters. I want to make a deal with you. I'm going to weigh this one. You're going to weigh that one.
Okay.
So I'm going to do this one first, and you can watch how I do it if you want. I just grab it in the body, behind the claws. All right, here we go. I'm going to put on the scale.
It says 4.77.
That is massive, but we don't know yet if it's the biggest one. I think first we have to grab the other one, and by we, I mean just you. Don't drop it.
I'm a strong, independent woman. I handle my own lobster.
Strong and independent.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh my God.
5.5.
Look at that. It's bigger than your hand.
It's bigger than my face.
From here, we're going to go see how they cook this guy up.
That's some thick lobster we got.
Victor, it's been a pleasure knowing you, buddy.
Did you name him?
He just looks like a Victor to me.
Yeah?
When I say thick, I mean
Victor, extra thick. Win at life, buddy.
There's an ongoing debate regarding whether lobsters can feel pain or not.
Hey, what's up, Sid?
Do you think lobsters can feel pain?
Watch
Some argue
food.
that their
Hi,
nervous
how are
system
ya?
is
'Cause
not
I'm hungry right
complex
now.
enough, but no one knows for sure. In this restaurant, the lobsters aren't steamed alive, but rather bled out, both killing the lobster and creating our next unbelievable dish. Lobster blood jello. I did try this last time.
Ew.
god. People were doubting me that this was blood. They said, oh, it's like urine, it's ocean water. But when you shake it, that is not water, man. Urine does not do that. If your urine is doing this, get to a doctor immediately. Let's try it out.
That's actually very good. I don't know how to explain it, but it tastes like the sea.
Yeah, exactly.
It tastes like salt water.
It's kooky, it's weird. I have not seen this anywhere else in the world, and even the people watching this video will still not believe this is lobster blood. If it's not lobster blood, then what is it? What else becomes solid like that?
Are you gonna make it happen today? Or will you just settle for another delay?
This lobster is so huge, it must be steamed for a full 45 minutes before it's cooked all the way through. While we wait for Victor to finish in the sauna, Tom teaches me more about today's secret ingredient, salted duck eggs. What is the big difference between a normal duck egg and a salted egg? I mean, it's more salty?
The texture is different, and yeah, definitely more salty. So you can wash this ash off, and it will look exactly like this.
Okay, so this is ashless.
Yeah.
Next, you will attempt to crack a salted egg, and we will see what is inside. Is it the same as a normal duck egg? Nobody knows for sure.
Duck eggs are definitely customary of Asian food culture.
What? Salted eggs are made by soaking duck eggs in straw ash and salt. The salt will travel inside the egg and change its properties. The yolk has become shriveled up and dark in color. I don't know how to describe that. Kind of umami, savory egg smell. I mean, it looks like it would smell awful, but I guess I look like that too. So you never know.
Are you gonna make it happen today? Or will you just settle for another delay?
The lobster finishes steaming and the claws are removed. Our first dish, salted egg lobster. Starting with steamed salted eggs and water, creating a thick, rich, savory, yolky sauce, fully coating every corner of the lobster's tail, head, and whatever else is in there. So we've got a little bit of everything here. Let's talk about it. The salted egg lobster, body and tail. Let's go for it. I'm grabbing the tail.
Whoa, hold on. Back that up.
Lobster's tail, head, and whatever else is in there. So we've got a little bit of everything, a salted egg lobster, whatever else is in there.
Yo, I needed to get that cup somehow, though.
The salted egg lobster, body and tail. Let's go for it. I'm grabbing the tail meat. Whoa. Yeah, it keeps going, right? Look at that. That is a whole lobster. I don't want to share this with you. I think you should take that one out. There you go. And then it should just pop out pretty easily. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you got even more.
I got even more.
I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Salted egg lobster, gigantic tail. Let's go for it. Bro. Oh my God. What a special moment.
It is. It's very special. It's soft. It's not like too soft to a point where it has no texture.
It's got some density to it. Some people don't like this part in a bigger lobster, but to me, it's like every other lobster tail. Dipping it into the salted egg sauce. It looks like the pornography of food. Like kids under 18 should not be able to watch this. The sauce, a bit gritty, but creamy also.
Yeah, and the salt makes so much sense. Like it enhances the flavor.
They make each other better, like a good relationship. We're gonna eat the rest of what's on here later. Our claws will be prepared two ways. First, in butter garlic sauce. Start with butter, garlic, and an in-house sauce blend, and baste the claw thoroughly. Here we have a giant claw. It's so big. Where do we start? Okay, I'm gonna try to break this joint. Here we go. Oh no! Oh, there's no way! That is so thick and so strong. This needs a sledgehammer. Oh, there it is. Huge claw. I'm so tempted to not even bring it back. She wouldn't know. I could just say they couldn't figure out how to get it out. They threw it in the trash or something. All right, I'm gonna share it with her. I'm gonna share it. Let's go, let's go. So I'm gonna dump it out.
Wow. Look at the meat inside.
It looks so juicy. It's bursting with flavor. Here we have a butter garlic sauce. I'm gonna dip it in. I mean, does it get any more egregious than this? All right, let's go.
Extra thick! I am in love.
The sauce has so much depth to it.
I love this sauce. I actually like this even more than the salted egg.
Totally agree. That one's done. On to course 3. Our final dish, giant claw with fried garlic. Deep fry the claw and coat it with chili powder, bell pepper, onions, and fried garlic.
Hey, you know what? Should we have the chef come on?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, I can't wait. Oh, there we go. Oh, there it is. Dude, the biggest claw of any animal I have ever seen. We have the final giant lobster claw. Are you ready for this?
I am so ready for this.
Let's do it. Is this what it feels like to fall in love?
It's so good.
You look like you're gonna cry.
I am gonna cry. It hurts.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
But it hurts.
Yeah.
Sometimes love hurts, you know?
I genuinely think this is the best texture this could possibly get. The meat equivalent for crunchy.
Can you look it up? It's like it's got give. It pushes back. It's so satisfying. That's it. I don't know what else there is to say. The whole point of this video was just to be egregious, disgusting, and over the top, and delicious. All those together at the same time, like opposite pulling forces that create culinary excellence that cannot be topped. I'm drunk on lobster. I don't know what I'm saying. And that was lobsters. We had 3 different meals at 3 different price points. But what meal do you think was a good value for the price?
My Victor was very expensive, but honestly, I felt like it was worth it.
I absolutely love taking out on a huge lobster, but for me, my favorite lobster today wasn't a lobster at all. It was a squid. The sauce, the environment, the fact that there's just some lady who imports squid from Peru so people can eat giant squid balls, it was awesome. And so that's it, guys. Why don't you let us know in the comments below which one you thought was a good value for what we paid. Is that the catch phrase?
Maybe it's worth it?
Worth it. That sounds stupid. It doesn't go off the tongue naturally.
From researching and shooting to editing and mastering, our 10-person
Oh, they'd be using Adobe Premiere like I do.
team works hard to roll out the highest quality travel food entertainment twice a week. If you like what we do here, please consider supporting our Patreon. Patreon allows fans of the show to contribute a monthly sum and receive a load of extras like early video releases, private Q&As, and beyond.
To learn more about our Patreon, check out the link in the description box down below. And if you can't give or don't even feel like it, that's okay too. We're just happy you're here. That is it for this one. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Peace. Okay. I got seafood poisoning. I'm dead.